Oh, jeez. Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Aww.
Son.
No promises that I'll be able to make it through the session.
Oh, good
Son!
lord.
Oh.
Might
Bro,
fall
are
asleep
you
in my
awake?
cats.
Yeah, you'd sound like death, dude.
I like that.
Sarah!
I always
Hello!
sound like that. Ow.
True. Oh,
Yes.
true.
Streaming already?
Yeah,
We're
I
streaming.
just
For me,
started
it
it
says
up.
that you're not streaming.
No, I am.
How, for me,
Oh.
for me, it was locked on the stream starting soon. Hello there, Sarah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or lucky.
My hair.
Hi, Sarah.
check it out.
Hi.
Who's
I'll
doing
break
the
it
ritual
down.
retelling?
One of you, Chuckle Fox. Zan needs to also listen in on the ritual retelling. So good luck, guys.
Oh.
Also, actually, hello everyone. To the welcome to the OOC D&D episode 9 of our Gods 4 game. Jeez, episode 9.
Episode 9.
It's insane. Oh wow, it looks really nice.
My
Yeah,
man.
Bob got a
Level 5
haircut,
episode
and
9. Damn,
I get
we're fast.
premium
We
stream
somehow
here
have gone
because he
nowhere.
shows up on my one with a new haircut. But yes, today we
Yeah, you
have
got
with
my
us
debut.
the Grimbard, as always. Who are you? What do you do?
I'm the bard, the grim bard, the relatively grim bard. I do bard stuff, and now I do it with cool ass cornrows.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's nice having you here with us. We've got
Yo,
a confused mistake, a lovely artist who is still working on some wonderful art that I am actually so excited for. Who are you and what do you do?
Well, you summarized it for the most part. Other than that, the only thing I can add is I play Sin, Scary Paladin.
Very, very scary paladin.
Hopefully scary.
Actually, so.
Unless
Zeros!
there's a
Who are
tattoo
you, my
involved.
friend? What do you do?
Yeah, for some tattoos, man.
Of those tattoos.
She doesn't like needles.
I agree.
I am Zeros, I am calm, I am collected, I'll have to do a lot of talking with certain someone today maybe. And shout out to someone who sees me jamming. I don't know if this command even works in your chat.
No,
No, it doesn't.
I have the
Maybe.
full shout out. You have to type it fully
God
out.
damn it.
And I think that you aren't a mod, so... Oh, no, wait, are you?
He is.
You are, okay.
What?
It's been a while
What's
since
the
I've
fucking
seen the
green thing
symbol,
then?
okay? Leave me alone. And returning with us after all this time, the long-awaited you. Tell me, my friend, who are you? It's been a while since we've heard of you.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
Okay, well, we hope that you find out who you are along the way. Fuck, that just blew all the wind out of my
Life has
sail.
not been kind.
Dude, if you're not feeling up for it, then you really don't have to be here.
Yeah, dude. You don't.
You
Oh,
sound really
great.
rough.
Better than I was the last few weeks, but
Do this. Watch
we'll
WODs.
see.
Okay.
Here's what you do. You watch WODs and tell Mort what your character is gonna do next.
I've got no idea what's going on in the plot, so all I can say is I'm probably going to fuck everything up for everyone, and you all have to suffer my wrath.
That feels
Chaos.
familiar.
Right.
Chaos.
Alongside this
What was that, Vlog?
Pardon?
alongside this chaos mess, we have got Barthus, who hopefully will be able to put some sense into these people. Who are you, my friend? What do you do?
Yeah, that's what I'm good at.
Yeah, Ted. Put some sense into people, Ted.
Does that mean beat 'em up? It sounds like that means beat 'em up.
Hey, I can't argue with whatever method
like
you
beat 'em
use. It's entirely up to you. Oh boy.
Alright. You heard it from the DM.
Oh. And here to just finish up the Chaos crew, we have Boogie with us as always. First time chatter from Panini boy. Hello, welcome in.
Mimi!
Fuck.
I hope that you get to enjoy your stay here with us in this mess. But yes, Boogie, who are you and what do you do?
I am Gigahood, also playing Boogie, the rage monk who can punch good. I here to punch good. Also make everyone tasty snacks. But I am like half HP, and we need a rest.
Well, to be fair, you guys.
We're just
actually,
taking a long rest?
talking about that, before we jump into there, would one of you please retell the players, well, one player and the audience what has happened last session?
Not me.
So, Bard, you gonna do it or should I do it?
I only half remember. Do you remember properly?
I remember. I always remember a lot.
Then go for it.
When last one of our heroes, we had ventured forth into the wild open jungles of the Shockbait Isles. After searching through after exiting the Temple of Death, literally, after talking to the Goddess of Death, she was like, "Hey, yo, I'll provide you with like the medicine to save the Goddess of the Sea from her like sicknessness, but you gotta promise me to go kill a very, very dangerous creature for me that is spreading the whole plague death
Of the gods. So that's fun. Apparently, it's a really powerful bugbear who is very angry,
And very
and
sick.
everyone is very. Bookie doesn't know who this character is. I do. Oh boy. So
Are you
we
regretting
ha-
building him to be an absolute combat monster?
we're on our way. So we were like, okay, let's get as quickly as possible out of this mess and go give this essence of life to save the Goddess of the Sea, because the sea dying doesn't sound like a good idea for just the general ecosystem of the entire planet. But
I'll be fine.
yeah, usually. Barthus's portals, which we cheatily used to get instantly to the place where we wanted to go, and it's gonna be hard for the DM to fight that, was intercepted by the God of Life's whole deal, so we couldn't use the portals to just get the fuck out. Luckily, Bard had fly, cast it on me, and I deadlifted the entire party over to where we needed to go.
Yeah, they turned a bloody portal into a cargo plane. Ah!
Yep, you turn the turtle into a cargo plane. But
My only question is, does he fly like Gamera?
do I
Yeah,
fly
no.
like a what?
What balls? Ah!
You don't know what Gamera is?
Oh no, I know what a chimera is.
No, not Chimera.
Hey, what?
Gamera.
I don't. Oh, I don't know what this. But anyways, so after we flew over the jungle, avoiding all combat on the way again, which would have probably been a battle with well, yeah, it was supposed to be either a battle with the devil or a battle with giant spiders. Turns out we found the devil.
don't do combat in this house.
We're about to.
Yes.
We found the devil. We made him shit his pants, aka vis-a-vis sin, and also having, you know, an angel of death with us who is carrying the orb of life energy, because life is the god of badness in this world, and he created necromancy. It's a long story, but we got back. We opened a portal through into the astral sea without being taken to the realm of the god of life, where he was going to try and, you know, devil contract us into, you know, giving up our souls or some shit, and save the goddess of the sea. Now we are eternally indebted to the goddess of death to go kill a death monster, and the gods were like, hey, okay, cool, now go do your job, and they opened us a portal right into the city where said death monster had already killed about, let's say, 7 people. And also, I'm looking in the chat stuff. Yes. Oh, the Godzilla turtle monster. That. Okay. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. You could say he flew like that.
You're also overlooking a very, very, very happy fella that was right there waiting for all of y'all to pop in.
Oh yeah.
Oh
We
yes,
also
the
met
patron
God of
deity
Chaos.
of this crew.
Yeah, apparently. Because we met the God of Chaos, and he was like, "Hey, yo, the God of Order's gonna come to beat my ass in like 15 minutes, so I've got some time to talk with you. Here's a card. Here's some fun information. Try not to get yourself killed, because this is gonna be a fun wild ride." And proceeded to yeetus deletus his way out of there.
Pretty accurate
we
so
then
far.
About
also
right.
we also met the goddess of fate, and she gave our resident wizard some interesting coins that no one seems to know what it does. And on top of all of that, the bard has been seeing shit constantly on basically a Technicolor high trip, and is now suspicious of said wizard of the group, because we're all glowing weirdly godly, apparently, according to him, and we don't know what's going on. Well, most of us.
Addendum. It's not. I'm not suspicious of him. I'm suspicious of what he's doing. Mostly
Same.
because, as far as I know, it shouldn't be possible.
Oh yeah, I was able to divine flashbang Sin as well amongst all of that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that happened.
she
Yeah.
caused divine sense around us. That was a thing that happened.
It didn't end well for her.
For those confused in chat, we're playing a God's Full campaign, so everyone in the party is basically a demigod. Casting divine sense is just flashbanging yourself in the terms of giving yourself a headache situation.
Orange juice
Ow.
after toothpaste.
True.
Oh no! Oh, why?
Ah,
Why?
ah.
That's terrible, Sin. Shame on you. Okay.
What are you, chaotic evil?
Apparently,
Well,
holy
I'm
shit.
certainly not neutral.
So, to sum
Yeah,
it up,
she's not
we're now in
neutral.
the city with a terrifying death monster.
Had we not just finished a long rest? That's how we ended it, with all of us taking a nice long rest before the fight.
No.
Okay. Right. Let me
Thank
I
you.
wasn't asking you.
let me
Thank
pop in
you.
here. Right. So, after the party had a nice little interesting chat with good old Courage, who had a run off as you saw a ghostly armored figure chasing after him, shouting his name, and seemed very pissed off and generally phasing through everything that got in its way. You went over to a nearby tavern, Zeros having used some Saint's Life to find out that not only is your target the lovely plagued bugbear in the city, but he was getting closer. So despite all of that, you guys found a nice little tavern, relatively out of the way, that you could just rest and relax. It's been a rough.
There's one problem.
It's been a rough few hours, maybe a day or two. It's kind of hard to tell at
There's
this
one
point.
problem with the tavern.
They won't understand, but love is not inaccurate.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah. Yes, there is one problem that arises as the party
There's
tries.
no alcohol left.
No, I've got one even better, my dude.
No.
Yeah, as the party is trying to relax, getting some rest in one of the larger rooms, a mass of roots and branches seems to erupt up, meshing together, forming into a perfect a perfect ring that immediately ignites in this bright blue flash of light.
Oops.
As a portal seems to be forming. And standing on the other side is our long-lost companion, a lovely, probably too drunk for his own good at times, but absurdly powerful Fey Lord. And a few other of his compatriots seem to be looking out into the tavern.
There you are.
Tavern. Sorry, that done.
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't where I left you guys. I was only gone for like 5 minutes. What the frick happened?
Talking about.
Been a lot longer than 5 minutes.
And we were nowhere around here when we last saw you.
Well,
Where-
obviously, I teleported to you guys, not to where I last saw you. If I teleported to where I last saw you, there's a good chance I would miss you.
One of the Fey Lords leans in.
Shit.
Remember, time is very fluid, shall we say, in our realm.
Yeah, but it normally works out into our favor.
Not always.
God damn it. So what did I miss? And where's the booze?
Well, we're like probably on another continent, I think. We saved the goddess.
Exactly.
You're crackling again. We just fixed that.
We'll save the goddess, and things went crazy.
Someone replace the turtle with a robot.
Restart your engine if your net died.
Anyways. Is it better?
Oh.
Talk some more.
Switch it off of default back to what it was before.
Anyways. There now. Sorry, back to folks, technical difficulties.
Yep.
Is it better?
Not really.
It's the same.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, also you're a bit quiet, man.
Do what you did last time to fix it. Just do it again.
Things, it's fine. I'll continue to do talks.
Too much happened.
Alright. I need a drink. A nap, actually. I want a nap. Are there beds? Do we have time for a nap?
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, I could use some sleep.
I don't know what you've been up to. But we have just... I'm tired. It's been a long day. Has it been a day? How long has it been? It feels like it's only been a day, but it's been like a bunch of days.
I don't know. We did
It
travel
feels
through the astral.
3 weeks, but
What
it's
is
like,
time?
it's only been
Yeah, it's been a while. The astral generally messing around with your time as much as being in the Feywild has messed around with you's perception of it.
Is that why I'm sober?
Yes,
It's been
yes,
that long since I had a drink.
yes. The particular Fey Lord who's interested in you is actually trying and probably failing to discourage him from drinking too much.
Sin is silently applauding in the background.
Meanwhile, the rest of the tavern is just staring in disbelief.
You never seen a Fae before?
Don't look at him too closely. It hurt a lot last time.
The barkeep just kind of looking over. Just another crazy day in this city.
About to get a lot worse.
What?
Well, I'm ahead.
Alright, doom slaying is my thing. Oh, you're fixed.
I'm real tired. Be right back, y'all. Boogie's just gonna like get some soup and like vibe, and then.
Well, I don't mean to burst anyone's bubble, but do we even have coin to rest a full night?
The bard starts digging through his whole cloak and all of his different pockets and just keeps on picking out a bunch of random coins. I've got 10 coins? How do I only have 10 coins? Ted, where's all of our money?
Don't worry, I have it right here. I
You
hand
do?
him the bag of cash.
Okay.
It's a big ass bag of cash.
Nice.
Get a bed for me as well, will ya?
We should be able to, everyone should be able to rest up. Also, like you, just tell everyone to give us beds. Who's gonna say no to a fucking Faylord, right?
Or thin.
Stupid people. There's a lot of stupid people in the world.
Oh, well, we deal with those. Alright, so, as far as I'm concerned, we've got a fucking day ahead of us tomorrow. I'm gonna go rest up. Bard walks over, charms the whoever to get a room.
Roll me persuasion.
A separate room for you, Ted. Alright. I want a nice good room. Come on. Fuck me! Are we really starting off the day like this?
Ay.
Damn.
Wow.
That hurts.
Come on! If I didn't have a +9, where would we be?
The tavern owner, he stops cleaning out the mug, sort of raising an eyebrow as he looks over to you. What do you say, pale ear? You want a room for free?
Whoa.
Can you repeat that?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hello.
What?
Oh, gig
I didn't-
vanished. So
Oh,
it's
we just lost Gig. I
Oh,
didn't
there he
say
is.
he's back. I didn't say for free. I would like one greatly discounted. You know, such an illustrious party here. Look, you've got an actual Faylord here, a paladin of super scary and high regard, fucking dragon boy over here. You want this is the safest
Not
place
to
in the whole
mention the
city
turtle.
right now. Not to mention the turtle. He makes a kick-ass soup. It's fantastic. This is currently the safest place in the city right now. You want to give us discount rooms. Our very presence here is like a marketing deal.
He looks up at the thing. He's like, "Yeah, I do make a good ass soup."
And you rebuggered it.
Made the food.
Mort? Did Mort also just DC?
sorry, I was
Oh,
just
no.
replying to someone. How's everyone doing here? Everyone is going all
You
right,
want me to roll
Panini.
again?
Yeah, roll me again.
Have assistance.
Alright.
Sin will walk over.
Nice. We got backup, guys. You gotta be shitting me. This is ridiculous.
Sin roll for intimidation.
Oh my god, I'm so over this. I
The-
ran out of
the-
good rolling sessions.
The tavern owner
I know
just
how
sort
I
of
feel.
the tavern owner just sort of looks back down. Son, I often get some archmages here from the local guilds.
Oh,
Some of the few
good
leaders.
Lord.
I really don't need any more help with advertising from people like you. You pay the regular and that's it. And sort of points over to a sign nearby.
Okay. Well, I was going to say something about paying him back later, but I don't think my 11 there would help.
No, he does not believe. He just sort of points a bit further down the sign where it just says cash up front.
Damn, that's a useless sign.
That's a very conveniently placed sign you have right there.
There were a lot of you adventurers in my time. Just sort of continues cleaning up a mug.
All right. How about this? I'll make a deal with you. If some shit happens and we save the day before the end of our stay here, you refund me 50%.
Roll me another persuasion.
Guys, I don't pay full price on things. I won't have it.
I could accept it
I'm
for a
still
2
rolling
month
with
of work,
advantage
so
because
this
Sin is
Monday.
still behind me. Fucking finally.
Hell yeah.
Something decent.
While he's doing that, I use Detect Magic to see if he's got any spells set up around his spell.
Oh, no.
Okay. First, congrats, Panini. That is great. Great news to hear. Okay. Second off, Bard. He sort of stops for a bit and just looks back over to you. Look, son, I don't believe anything's gonna happen here, right? But by the off chance that something does, and you help fix it, sure, I'll pay you back 25%.
Ooh, I see you're a betting man. I'll meet you in the middle there. 33%.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. You are using Detect Magic, right?
Yeah, I can with the God's Fall stuff. I can basically use it as much as I want.
Okay. So, the area around you, you sense that there are some rudimentary trap spells here and there, some charged up runes to keep the tavern mended. But as you do that, you get this momentary flash of power that sort of just rushes across you. And it seems to be coming from the party. The party itself is considerably more powerful.
I am very deliberately not looking at them because I don't want to blind myself. I am specifically investigating his defenses on the tells.
Oh, the smart one.
Oh,
You know you want to.
okay.
Join the headache club.
Yeah. There does seem
You as an alcoholic, you always has a headache.
there does seem to be some basic defenses in place. Though there is a very, very nasty one that he seems to have been able to get one of the higher tier mages to put in place. One of his chests nearby that seems likely to be carrying a lot of gold. It's oozing
But it's
a
heavily
lot of
cursed.
magical power.
The chest itself or the contents of the chest?
The chest itself. If you look over, you do see there is some strange markings that's been etched into the wood. But a curious thing is, right next to it, there seems to be an almost identical chest that isn't giving off any sort of magical presence.
Interesting.
So rooms?
Rooms.
Go rest?
Which
it's this one, that's
where
the
does he
thing.
Yeah.
where does he deposit the money?
Oh,
He
no.
seems to be putting it into the magical chest.
Okay.
Are we gonna do a bar heist?
Oh no.
You as a fae.
Let me just, I'm just going to point out, right? I'm just going to point out before you decide to do that. The tavern is currently situated fairly close to the heart of one of the larger continent's capitals.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind.
He is a Fey Lord. I don't think he cares.
Okay.
He's lucky D&D doesn't really have too many spells to do things like turn all of his coins into lead.
I mean, there are, but they're like much higher level.
Oh no. Right. Okay, so I think you're all gonna go and what?
Yes, I need a long rest.
Rest.
Okay.
Yes, and take a very long rest.
Yeah. So all of you go out to try and take a rest. It's a bit relaxing for some of you. I need to know who is actually going to sleep.
Arthas.
I
After
don't
the
sleep,
headache.
I just kind of meditate.
After the headache, Sin is going to sleep.
Okay.
Mage armor. Go to bed.
Boogie's gonna go to sleep, but he's then gonna wake up early in the morning and try and find some place where he can prepare like a few little baked goods for the party, or just a snack for later. Early in the morning.
Okay. And I just got
Okay.
pinged on what's going on with you. Okay. Now, as the four of you start to fall asleep, your minds are sort of pulled into this vast expanse of just darkness. There seems to be a simple campfire relatively close by with a single figure just sitting there, sort of leaning forward, a head resting on her chin. Head resting on her chin, her chin resting on her hands as she sort of just leans forward, looking at the campfire.
Do we know this individual?
I do.
No, you do not.
Oh, am I wrong?
Also, you're not there.
No, I mean
know,
they
I'm
don't
just
know
saying.
about.
Is it not who it clearly is?
Goddess of Dreams.
That's my
Oh.
only assumption.
Ah.
Yeah. Why do you think I
no.
said so
Pretty fair
specifically I
assumption.
didn't go to sleep?
Okay.
Nowhere is safe, my guys.
Yeah, they are gods.
True.
Eh.
So I'm looking at Vaughn powering up before the shit he's about to pull. Oh boy.
I just wanted. I'd always have mage armor on, and I wanted to see if it would actually change my armor class on the sheet, or if I have to do the math myself.
Okay.
And I have to do the math myself.
Yeah, no worries.
I do have mage armor on though.
Thank you for the jump scare, Panini Boy. Sorry, I've been practically made immune to that with certain people in the party's efforts. But yes, this lone individual is just leaning forward, watching the fire. What did the rest of the party do?
Sin
Okay,
is
so
going to
everybody
sigh
who's asleep
very
also sees
deeply.
each other there?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Say again?
Does everybody who's asleep see each other also next to the campfire?
Yeah, you
Like,
you
we're
sort
all
of
aware
see
that
you
we're
sort
all
of
there?
yeah you sort of see the rest of the party standing around you.
Okay.
Wait, is the whole party here?
No,
No, just people who are sleeping.
only Sin.
Only the people who are asleep.
Yeah, Sin, Zeros, Boogie, Barthus.
Sin's asleep, and
Hello, motherfucker.
Barthus
Hello,
turns to Sin.
motherfucker.
How'd we get here?
I think we went to sleep.
Well, I don't usually teleport in my sleep. Where are we?
I wish
Yeah,
I could
where
say
is
the
he?
same.
Zeros, yeah, y'all know where this is? Y'all got any insight? Like who that lady?
Can I roll religion to see if I can figure out whatever the fuck is this or something? Or like Arcana?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say also roll religion.
It will be religion or arcana, either one.
I'll do religion.
I don't know. Boogie still doesn't know who the gods are outside of his own pantheon. It's fine.
Can Barthus try and roll
Worldly
religion to figure it out?
Hey, Sin knows something for once.
Yay!
Barthus can also try and figure it out.
Alright.
Not bad. Might have an idea.
Should we, like, approach her?
Like, sure.
Barthus.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay. Barthus,
Can we
Sin,
help you?
both of you, as you're looking around, as you're talking to each other, it almost immediately clicks who this person is. You are currently. Let me just open up Miro. I keep forgetting to open Miro up.
Oh yeah.
Our
Kind of need
name
that now.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
just made a JPEG for myself.
is Latana, goddess of dreams.
Lantana, yeah.
Latanta, sorry.
Yeah. This is Latanta, but Sin. Something about her is bothering you. You get this feeling in the back of your head. This might not be Latanta. This might be Triamar.
Oh, you guys.
What exactly about her seems off?
Oh boy.
She's
So
unusually
chat.
pale. She's very focused on the flame. The world doesn't really fit properly. This is a very, very barren, very empty, very dark world that she's brought you to. So this could be Latanta in a bad mood, or this could be Triamar in a good mood.
Goddess of nightmares is the other one.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Sin's gonna stare at her for a bit. And then she's gonna lean over to the others. So, this is Dreamland, but this may not be good Dreamland. I'm not sure.
I guess
Fair.
we
I
should
ain't
try and
seen
figure that
monsters,
out.
though. Well, hello there, ma'am. Y'all need us for something, or?
Barthus immediately bows.
Yeah, Boogie bows as well. Like after seeing Barth, it's like, oh, right.
Sorry.
Sin's
Is
gonna
that
keep.
all? Is that all we get? Like I rolled like a 25.
I didn't see your roll. Oh, my bad, man. My bad. Yeah, Zeros. As you're looking at it, this is definitely Triamar. There's no doubt in your mind that this is Triamar, and the fact that she's called you here is very bad.
I once again give a camaraderie nod of approval and respect.
She sort of looks over to you, and she lets out this low thunderous growl for a moment. You aren't one of us yet. Show respect, worm.
Well, ain't she just a ray of sunshine?
This immediately
Sin
takes
braces for
steps
nightmare
back.
mode.
Who?
Yep.
God, I did go with you guys.
Well, this is fun.
I want to do something, but I'm not sure. It's a one-way ticket to either very good or very bad.
I don't like your
Okay.
chances.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
But this
I'm not gonna bow either. No, fuck that bitch.
Oof. Yeah, anyways.
Better earn the respect.
Okay.
Going on, Mark.
Okay, fine. Fucking hell, you. Okay. Yeah. So, as she's staring at you, Zeros, two large, armored figures seems to materialize on either side of you. A lot of spikes, a lot of sharp edges. They generally seem to be some sort of crazy man's nightmare enforcer that she's just put here. Before she shifts her attention over
Question.
to the rest of you. Yep.
What are we wearing in the stream? Are we wearing
Yeah,
what
that
we
is
went to bed with, or what we always wear?
To be fair, I'm pretty well armored at any point in time with no armor because I can't.
I know, but
You would be
Sin
there
suffers
in
penalty.
your attire that you were wearing when you went to sleep.
oh no, Sin doesn't have advantage now.
What do you mean? She's still fucking scary. Holy shit. But she
Yeah.
doesn't
I know,
have
but she
armor
only
now.
gains advantage when she's wearing her armor. Unless I misunderstood.
No, I think that was the case,
you
but I
have to
remember.
have your armor on for the whole advantage to work.
Okay. In that
yeah,
case,
sorry.
Sin is just going to stare them down.
The enforcers don't really seem to care. They might not be sentient enough to care, or they might just not see you as a threat. It's hard to tell since you can't really see any sort of face or anything that you would consider a face.
Zeros remains with this sort of pretty calm face with just a hint of a smile. Like almost always his usual sort of somewhat content resting face.
Okay.
Boogie's just waiting for something to happen.
She slowly
Arthur.
stands up, looking at the rest of you for a moment. Her eyes. Hello, dear. Thank you for the hydrate. Sorry.
She says that.
Fuck you.
Thank you for the hydrate, and then chugs.
Chug, chug, chug.
Chug, chug.
No. She turns towards you, standing up slowly. That hydrate blew me off here. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. She stood up, coming over to you, looking over to Barthas for a moment, letting out another low growl of either annoyance or frustration. It's kind of hard to tell before she speaks up. All of you are causing me quite the headache. And not directly. Now, I'm going to be nice here. I'm going to give you a chance to fix an issue. One of your party isn't exactly who they appear to be, and I would prefer them removed from existence before they continue with something that has been causing enough issues as it is. She reaches over to the side. This inky darkness changing, slowly taking form, and it's the very familiar face of the Bard.
Oh no.
Oops.
Him?
Excuse me, my lady. What did he do?
Yeah, like, what?
Excuse me. We.
No. What did he do? She's not blaming me. I'm not putting myself in the middle of this. What did he do?
Motherfucker.
Not saying I'm not gonna help you, Bart. I'm just saying I'm not gonna blame myself in front of the goddess.
Interpersonal backstory stuff?
Innocent unless a ethereal face is produced by a goddess.
Yeah. Sorry. Are you falling asleep now as well?
Sure. I played my prank on the grumpy
Barkeep?
and barkeep, and now that my revenge for being wronged as a fae is complete, I do decide to take a nap.
Okay.
Oh boy.
As she's looking over to you guys, she's immediately shifts her attention to the side, flicking her hand up. More of this darkness seeming to come together as you is brought into this lovely little chat as well.
You.
Excellent. Another one.
Oh no.
And this one with much power.
Gotta sleep sometime, you know, lady.
What did I miss?
Apparently goddess of nightmares. She wants us to kill the bard.
Okay. Magic
I'm not
missile.
sure why.
Okay.
I turn to
I
the
am
goddess
just
again.
joking.
Excuse me, lady, but before we kill one of our own, would you mind telling us the reason?
Okay, I need to just roll something here.
Now you guys are asking questions.
Okay, okay.
She just dropped it like 3 seconds ago, the information.
She locks eyes on you, Barthas. Your compatriot has been perpetuating a cycle that has been causing massive problems.
Sounds about right.
Okay. What does that mean, though?
To elaborate,
Yeah, like, we're in the dark. We don't know none of this.
All you need to know is if that he is allowed to continue this, things are going to get much, much worse. And I'm not talking about a little, oh no, a continent is gone worse. I am talking about your planet is gone worse.
Is that including the Feywild?
Yes.
Yeah, just the one we were on, because we're kind of okay with that.
Well, I'm not. What are y'all talking about?
Shush.
Yeah. Sin is just there.
Sorry.
How would a simple
That shush
bard
was amazing. Oh. Sorry, Sin, what were you saying?
I understand your request, but how would a simple bard affect something so great?
He is anything but simple. And you should
I
know.
he does,
You
I don't know, he
felt
looks pretty
it.
thick to me. It doesn't look like the sharp
You-
stool Chad.
Yeah, like
Barthas
he looks
turns
like an
to
average.
Sin. Barthas turns to Sin. What is she talking about? What do you know?
Yeah, like I'm lost.
I think she's referring to when we met that fiend. Remember when I said I detected a lot of celestial energy?
Yeah.
Oh, Boogie, you've sorry, your accent has been killed.
I cannot see the stream, unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
The Asaro's returned.
Yeah,
Kill the
yeah.
accent.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, sorry. Carry on.
Well, all of us, well, everyone at the time besides the fiend, appeared to possess some level of it. I don't know what that means, though. Are you saying he isn't just in possession of celestial power, he has a reason for it?
As much as a reason as you do with her power.
Wait. Her who?
Oh, do not play coy with me. I know exactly when I feel Giltina's power.
I mean,
Oh. Sin's gonna... She's
His eyes shoot open.
Wait, Giltina's power?
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. She did mention something about that, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
didn't she? I'm just gonna use my normal voice because I can't think of an accent. Boogie looks over and says, I know I chose to be the avatar of, like, my god, but, like, apparently y'all's didn't do that sort of thing.
Well,
So,
definitely not by choice, at least.
okay. So we all, like, avatars, or what's going on? Because apparently this whole something with the wizard and the bard, and everyone's got, like, whole weird backstory things. I'm not in on this. Boogie will sit down confused.
What are you talking about? You're also very godly. I'm just a simple teleporting dude. The fuck is up with all of you guys?
Simple
lift things.
teleporting dude.
Yeah, I just lift things.
Yeah, the turtle has a reason. Why do you just teleport? Who taught you that? Did
That is
anyone
kinda
teach you that?
Picked it up along the way.
GG easy. Wizards have been trying to figure this out for centuries. GG easy. Just do it. Just do it, nerds. It's good. It's easy.
Easy, bro. Just go over there. What are you talking about?
Fucking hell.
Do you not go over there when you want to go over there?
Yeah, like, haven't you seen that one movie, like, where they just teleport? What was it called again? As a bad
Jumpers, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't you just do
jumpers.
that? Yeah, just do that. Just jump, you know?
I don't understand you guys. You want to be over there, just be over there.
You
Sin is
understand
gonna-
why we suffer no consequence.
Literally.
Sin is just gonna face palm and sit down next to Boogie. Why did this get so complicated?
We involve the gods.
It's
Did
his fault.
we? Or did the gods involve themselves with us?
Sin, as you say
Oh,
say
that?
that, as you say that, she does come forward, leaning down a bit. Perhaps you should choose your places better. Otherwise, you might not be in service to her either.
Sin's just gonna stare at her.
So wait, let me figure this out. You serve Goddess of Death.
Not that
You
one.
teleporty dude have no idea what the hell you're doing. I don't know what's going on with the wizard, and I'm just strong. And the fairy, you seem to be pretty, like, coming out of your own power situation. Like, you're just you know? Which is fair.
Yes, I am you. That is my name.
You bit.
Yes, type when I'm excuse me. When I'm not too busy being the drunken type.
Fair.
Or maybe I'm so drunk that I go from drunk to mysterious archetype. By the way, why should I be casting magic missile right now?
Apparently, she wants us to kill the bard, but we want to know why.
Yeah, I'm asking why I shouldn't be casting magic missile right now.
And you cast it
no
in your
reason
sleep.
currently.
What was that?
Let's see if I
And you
can
cast
see
magic
that.
missile in your sleep.
Oh wait, you have the
Probably.
GM. God damn
Oh.
it, this is the secret message.
Yeah, sorry. It doesn't work like that because I'm recording that entire thing. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say it out loud. Yeah, there's a few different loops that could be doing this. It could be some kind of, the most likely is some kind of an arcane loop. Just charging up power somehow. Just letting it build and build and build and build until it explodes. That's one of the possibilities. Another possibility is he could be going out and pissing off the divine somehow, and the fact that there is literally a plague that can kill divines, all of that holy power must go somewhere. And there is one more, which is pretty absurd. He's somehow been able to literally loop certain events. But no creature is known to be able to pull something like that off. It is.
I know he's not a creature. I know he most likely is one of the avatars, people, champions or whatever. So I'm trying to figure out who amongst the pantheons or whatever.
The
would be
only
most
one
likely to
among the
do that.
Pantheon that would be able to perform a feat like that is Chronok, the god of time. But he has no reason to, because that would endanger time. Actually, you've got a 21, so you can work out that maybe Chronok's brother or parent could do it. But they have no reason to, because it endangers time itself.
And what does the Okronok's brother about?
That Chronok's brother is Madron, the literal deity of magic.
Hmm. Okay.
I'm
That's
innocent, guys. I didn't
Uh-huh.
do nothing.
Yeah, he didn't do
I
anything.
Nah,
I
he's just a bard.
really don't believe you.
Yeah, no, the bard never does anything wrong.
Done nothing. I'm guilty by association.
Guilty by association.
Association to
Oh
what?
wait,
No,
no, this
I'm
one.
guilty by association.
Yeah, actually, this one is my fault.
More. So what's happening in our situation in Dreamland?
As you guys are talking and Xeris is trying to figure this out, Triamar
Oh, I
seems
think I
to be
was having a
pacing
stare
back and
downward.
forth. She's getting very agitated by something, and she seems to be clawing at her neck quite a bit. But she is pacing back and forth, very frustrated about something.
Is there any trace of her becoming afflicted by the plague?
Edison?
You could roll me a perception to see, unless you're using something else.
Well, since life only shows me the living things, doesn't actually tell me much about them. Unless I... actually, wait a minute.
Or can I roll medicine when I see her scratching her neck?
Yeah.
Sin's gonna roll perception, not initially
23.
to see that,
Jeez.
but
Sin,
have to roll
it's
that.
kind of hard to tell. The area is very dark, very dim. The only real light source seems to be this campfire, and it could be on purpose, or it might just be convenience. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell.
okay, but like,
Yeah, Zeros.
okay, but like, that's not why she was.
Oh, my bad. What was it you were trying to do?
Is she the whole thing that she said about Giltine and the other her, or if
Oh.
there was another? Does that seem to be factoring into why she's so agitated?
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, she does seem a bit unnerved at your presence here. It's sort of mixed along with the others. She's occasionally glancing over to Zeros and to you, but she seems to be specifically keeping a reasonable distance away from Sin. And it's for good reason too, or at least you would think so, as you hear your patron's voice in the back of your ear. She's afraid. Cute.
Sin's gonna look at the ground.
Okay. A mystical dark energy crawls around everybody's shoulder. Then pow, explosions. Yeah.
And then we wake up exactly where we were. The medicine check?
Okay, yeah, the medicine. As you're looking at her, you recognize some of the signs of the plague, at least like from the first time you've encountered it. This seems a bit odd though. She seems fairly resistant, usually so, but that might be because of her dual nature. But she's definitely her skin is very very bright red. There is a few dark green veins, and she's it's almost like she's trying to claw the plague out of her.
Is the accident bad over?
Yeah.
Oh, it should have been a while now, yeah.
Y'all are sick, ain't you? It's over to her.
Yes. And his actions aren't exactly making it easy for those of us that remember.
Wait, so if we kill the bard, all the gods just get cured?
Okay, magic missile.
I'm asking the goddess.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
you puts his hand down.
What more?
No. But it will end the cycle.
In a cycle of what?
What cycle?
Yeah, like you ain't telling us much information.
Which cycle?
I don't think that was appropriate.
Unfortunately,
What?
most of you are still very limited in your understanding. So even if I tell you, you won't believe it. Now, you can either do it, or it's like, fuck's sakes. Nah. Oh, it's not nah. Okay. Hello, Triple H. Welcome in, my dude. Okay, so with that 20 on your insight, she's angry, but underneath it all, she's afraid, and it seems like she's either grieving or possibly like physically hurt somehow. Brain not work correct, but yeah, it looks like she is sad and she is grieving, but she's got a lot more anger that she's using more as a cover.
Arthas takes a step towards the goddess. Excuse my impudence, but is there another way to break the cycle? Maybe a less, permanently killing one.
Roll me a persuasion.
Right?
I'd like to give him an advantage by saying like, yeah, like ain't there anything else we could do? Like, there's got to be like another way. I don't like killing folks. I would like to give you advantage on that.
Sure.
I can say I don't like
cold dead hands.
I can do that by rolling deception.
Could pull the
Okay,
cycle
what do you
out
say?
of my cold dead hands.
Basically the same exact thing that you said.
Okay.
Hey, should I roll again with advantage?
Yeah.
What's going on?
They're currently trying to convince her.
I know that part.
Okay.
I'm confused about the. Fuck it.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind me killing just about any one of you if necessary, but they're trying to convince the goddess to not demand we kill him. That would be a cool idea, Bard. Let's start kick it off now.
Run!
You're back like an hour and 10 minutes and
run.
already want me to kick your ass, huh?
She looks over most of you, and as she's sitting there, something seems to happen. She falls forward, clutching the sides of her head, letting out this thunderous cry, before finally looking back up. The environment seems to be changing from this murky black location to a more vibrant bluish green. There seems to be like areas of grass, a nearby table, a very, very nice and comfortable location. As Triamar gets overtaken by Latanta. And she looks over to the rest of you. Oh, my head. My apologies. What? Oh. Yes, sorry. She can be a bit rough. There are other ways. Oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Oh, my head. She's just leaning forward, holding the side of her head, trying to rub away some of the headache that's there for her. There are
You
other
with the
ways.
sympathy hangover.
There are other ways to break the cycle. Damn it. She wasn't meant to involve you. Bitch. The Kirash. Work with Kirash. He can.
You want us to work with Chaos?
What's that 5-4 zeros?
Your wounds.
Oh,
Or
okay.
the headache.
Yeah, as your light comes out and bathes her in its healing power, she lets out a relieved sigh. Oh, so much better. Oh, thank you. Yes. I don't want this, alright, but well, she is right. He is causing a lot of problems, but he doesn't know. None of you do. But when the time comes, you'll
Yes,
understand. And talk with Kiraj. Work with him. I know it sounds crazy, but he's the only one. Break the cycle. Before it's too late.
Well, with how crazy my week's been, that sounds about reasonable. Seemed like a nice feller when we met him, mostly. Kinda. Little insane.
Aren't we all?
Talking about Kiraj or the Bard.
Yes.
Yes.
He can be difficult at times. Just be nice. Despite everything, he does have good intentions. Everyone does. We don't really have much choice after what happened. Go. She sort of just waves you all away. The tear in the space behind you forming, showing your bodies laying there.
Like, assuming we get pushed back, like...
No, she's just
start.
leaving it open for you guys to leave. She doesn't have a lot of power left right now.
Spooky's like, well, we'll try. Try not to resolve this. I will try to resolve this as as unviolently as possible. We'll see. Anyway, see y'all. And Boogie heads back out through the portal.
I wouldn't mind solving this as violently as possible. Explosions are fine.
Arthas
Rude.
rushes back to his body.
Okay.
Yes, and I'll give the goddess a nod before she leaves.
Okay. As
Before
you
zeros.
all just sort of go back through the portal.
You probably just goes back through the portal himself too.
Okay. As you all sort of go back through the
Zeros
portal,
looking
you wake up back in your bodies. But before we do that, during your lovely
What do you
little
do with that?
session with nightmare and dreams, Bard, as you're sitting there meditating, you hear 2 soft knocks on your door. Hello?
The bard very slowly opens his eyes, Probably have heard those footsteps coming, because super attuned to my surroundings. And very carefully creep over to the door. So a peephole or something that I can use to kind of look through?
Yeah, there is a simple little peephole built into the door that you can look through. On the other side,
Right.
you
So
do...
standing carefully so they don't see me walk up, though. My feet are smart about this.
Okay. On the other side, you do see... Seems to be some sort of a middle-aged elf. It's kind of hard to tell with the lighting here, but they seem to just be sort of standing here. Hello. Room service.
Order room service.
I'm spending my money on room service.
I didn't order room service. Fuck. Alright, time to find out what this is. Alright. Firstly, dagger out, hold it down. Oh, inside my cloak. I really need to get me one of those nice drow cloak crossbows. But with my dagger kind of in my cloak, I'm gonna very carefully creep open the door and peer out. I didn't order any room service.
Well, you see the elfie is holding, it looks like a few mugs and this large bottle of, it could be a wine, it's definitely something alcoholic. Are you sure? Can you just hold this? And he sort of hands you the bottle for patting himself down. Where was it? Oh, here it is. Room 43. Bottle of wine. Red wine. Why? I don't know. Sometimes these... Look, right, I've got the order, red wine. I don't know why. I mean...
That's sus. That's insane.
Super sus. Oh, really?
Among Us.
Holy shit. Yeah, he's bullshitting.
I'm Batman.
He's bullshitting, but it doesn't seem like he has malicious intent. It seems like he's just here to give something, but he's overplaying the whole thing a bit.
I'm gonna, just kind of casually pull my hood off and give him a good look in the eye and say, "Who's this from?" And I could do a persuasion or an intimidation.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with persuasion. I'm not trying to intimidate him. I'm a kind, happy bard. So very kind. The fact that I've taken my hood off is, motherfucker, I should have gone with intimidation.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Thank God I have this +9. I'd be just the worst. I'd be the absolute worst.
To be fair, you got 2 natural 20s last session.
That is true. That was all my luck for this campaign.
Yeah, he still rolled
Okay,
worse than you.
no, this was something else. Googles the existence of Batman. Wow. He looks at you, raising his brow, a bit wide-eyed. A drow. Well, who gave it? What was the name? He sort of pats himself down again, eventually finding another note. I don't know how to pronounce this. Sort of hands it over to you.
Kren?
On the paper is very clearly...
Oh, no.
On the paper stands very clearly Chronok.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that is considerably better than Kren. I didn't fuck with him yet. I didn't fuck with him yet, I swear to God.
Maybe.
I should recognize the name of Kronok, right?
Yes, I'm God.
Do you want me to like cast a religion on that just in case?
Yeah, roll me a religion.
All right. Fuck, I'm not good at intelligence.
No.
Fuck me.
The name doesn't.
No.
Well, the name doesn't really.
That's
ring a bell.
actually a
together
better
are
roll than
20.
your.
I don't know. Kronok, that seems like a cool dude. The bards put my knife away, slide it back into the sheath in my cloak. All right, he sounds great. Tell him I said thank you. And I grab the stuff and kick that fucking door shut.
As you try and kick it shut, he very quickly puts a boot between the door and the frame. You ain't gonna make this easy, are you?
The bard slams the door on his foot, breaking it.
I mean, this is gonna be much easier for me than it probably will be for you.
You know, I can see about 5 timelines that is gonna happen, but they're not very good.
Okay, well listen here. Wait, what? The bard just kind of gapes at him for a second and looks at the bottle. Should I start drinking this before you're about to do whatever it is you're probably about to do?
Probably, yeah. You tend to process this bitter with a good drink.
The bard sighs and opens the door. I assume you're gonna want to come on in then.
He steps in, but just leans against the door frame. This works for me. I don't have much time here anyway. He sort of looks over to the other bodies. Well, Sis has been busy. Shit.
Sister?
Well.
Oh, alright. You wanna be a little less vague about this? Oh, should I bow? Which one are you at this point? Because clearly, I'm not even gonna turn my eyes on for this.
He just raises his hand up. Don't, please. We have way too much history for me to care about that. Look, I'll be frank with you.
Alright.
I'll be frank with you. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. And you better watch your back. Something has been disrupting the usual cycle, and I can't see past this one.
Okay, cycle, can't see past it. I'm kind of following. You'd be surprised. What kind of cycle are we talking about? And what's the last thing that you can see?
He sort of leans back a bit, rubbing his eyes. Let's see. Oh, that is not... Okay. So the last thing that I can see...
Oh, that just fills me with reassurance.
Believe me, it's better for you than it is for me. Because you're not the one who has to try and clean up this mess. You know, I liked it. It was actually really easy to do my job when you started to do this. But, yeah. So, you don't exactly survive a particularly bad fight. It's a few years from now, so you can relax, but everything after that just sort of gets a bit muddy. But
that's not good.
Yeah, you definitely...
Wait, personally for me, you know, dying is not great. Why do you care if I die in 3 years?
Of course, well, you see, you die too early.
Oh, that's good to know.
No, it's not.
3 years. I died too early. It means I'm supposed to die later, and that means this is a problem that I'm now aware of and can fix.
True.
Like, not being next to anyone in 3 years where they can kill me. That sounds like a perfect way to fix things.
I mean, it's one way, but, well, we'll see.
Okay. So, what's up with all my friends here? Who's your sister? What is she
they're
doing
asleep.
to my friends?
She's having a chat with him.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know what she's got.
Who's your sister?
Oh,
Who's your sister?
the Tanta.
Okay. Okay, cool. Who are you? Kronok, right. I know this. I really should have paid a little more attention in magic school.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go to magic school. That's a thing. I skipped magic classes. All right.
Didn't pay attention to the 3 years of Bard College.
Nah. I was like that Chad who just partied the whole way.
Believe me,
He's just so
it's better
talented in
this
music,
way.
he just passed.
It's better that you didn't pay attention, that you didn't attend those classes. I've seen the ones where you did, and it is not pretty. It is not pretty. But
Okay.
look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Something ain't right. I'm still trying to figure out what it is. This whole loop is compromised right now, and I can't understand why. I've been going back and forth, tearing my hair out, trying to figure out what, but I can't figure it out. The only thing that I could think this could be is Kiraj. So I know you've been having a chat with him, and for all of
the
us,
god of chaos.
yeah, that's the problem. You see, he's chaos, and for all our sakes, I kind of have to ask you to kind of leave him alone, to just sort of back away from him.
Okay. This loop thing is good then, I assume, if we don't want it to break. Why is this loop in place? Who put it in place? I'm still a little lost here, my guy. Gal? Guy. Gal? I don't remember. Guy.
As you're having this sort of guy gal, you do see like both features. He seems to be rather masculine, though he's got a very, very beautiful face to look at.
Yeah, boy, you pretty.
Oh yeah.
Elves be like that though.
Mm-hmm. But let me see.
Who's your mom? I want her number.
Oh, you don't want her number. You see, you've been talking to her already, and she ain't happy. She ain't happy. But
I could start throwing out names at this point, but okay, continue.
I mean, it's been pretty recent, so. But you did, buddy.
I did.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
not this.
Are
not
all
this
of you
year,
gods who
but-
keep on showing up aware that I'm just like a regular ass bard from the Underdark? Like, I understand I'm pretty adventurous and like we do some cool shit. I don't think I've done anything you guys claim that I'm doing. I think you guys got the wrong guy.
As you say that, he immediately reaches forward, placing a hand on your chest, and you get this flash in your mind of battles that you're in, but you don't remember them, of these massive arcane spells that you've cast, but you don't know this. You don't know this as you. You don't understand a lot of this stuff, but every vision that you're getting, it shows that you've done this, but something isn't right. This isn't the you that you know. And he sort of pulls his hand back. Look, you ain't an ordinary bard. You ain't even an ordinary drow. Now, I can't tell you everything without jeopardizing, well, everything, but why do you have to make this so hard, Elidius?
Bill Idius. There's a B in this name. Why does everyone keep on fucking... Is this a translation issue? Are y'all racist and just not pronouncing my name right?
Look, alright. He sort of leans in a bit. Look, it's not a translation issue. It's not being racist. Talk with your friends. The necromancer one, he seems to be up to something, and he knows, right? He knows. He can tell you who Elidius is, alright? And you might want to know. I ain't gonna force you, but you might want it to make it easier for us. Though, just trust me, alright? Courage is bad news. Anything that exists out of time, like me, Courage, hell, and sort of points over to the bodies. Even Latanta and her other half. We're not supposed to be talking to you guys. Like, at all. We're putting a lot of things in danger here. Now, I don't know what's caused this, but I've got no other choice. You're the only one who can really fix these things and keep the loop going.
Well, I see. Understood. Mission accepted. Oh man, I don't think I can just run away from this one, can I?
Look, buddy. He sort of reaches out, just placing a hand on your shoulder. Look, alright. I mean this with all due respect. You've been doing a lot of running. A lot of running. It might be time for you to start turning around and facing it.
Alright. This is about to be... Okay, I understand. Stay alive. Keep the time loop going. Don't trust Kiraj. So what should I do with this? The bard says, you know, flourishing the card out of his sleeve.
As you flick the card back up, he seems to look over to you, and you see his eyes darting around. What? Do with what?
What do you mean do what? What do I do with this card thingy that he gave me?
Card thing?
In my hand? Oh, can you not see this? I wave it in front of his face.
There's no response. His eyes are tracking your fingers, but it's clear that he doesn't see the card.
Oh, great. So I'm holding something that even a god can't see. That's something I really would like to be holding. Alright, well, I guess you can't answer that.
I don't... Look, I don't know what you've got. I don't see anything.
It's just a blank card that he gave me.
Oh.
Like his calling card.
Oh, burn it and leave it. Burn it and leave it. Right, nothing good ever comes from Courage handing out gifts.
So should I forget about all the cool shiny stuff he promised to give us later if we do the thing for him?
Yes.
Okay.
Look, right, the more you try and work with him, the more he's gonna rope you in. He gives you something nice, he wants something. Come on, you're a bard, you know how these things go.
I do, and I'm hoping to play this in the way that I get shiny stuff and get paid, and now I've got to continue this loop. Also, just so we're clear and like I'm not crazy, we're talking about some kind of like time loop from judging by the context in which you were speaking.
Yeah. Look, don't talk to anybody about this. They're gonna think you're crazy, alright?
We're way fucking past that, let me tell you.
There's a reason powers like these are kept very closely guarded. All right.
And I did it? Dude, I can... again, I didn't pay it. All right. Fucking, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's... Believe it or not, that's your saving grace. You don't know what's going on.
Oh.
If you did, you... Oh, I've seen when you knew what was going on. It's never pretty, all right? Just trust me. You not knowing is probably the safest thing for you and for everyone.
I totally agree with this summary, and I will do my absolute best.
Good. Just again, Courage is bad news. If you get talked to by me or Madrid or like what the Latenta or Trigamar, if any of us try and talk with you again, just like ignore us, all right? Just push us away. I can't really show up again. This is taking actually a pretty large amount of power. I'm not exactly meant to be in time, so it's taking a lot. Just trust me. Don't really talk to any of us that are sort of out of the loop. All right?
Okay.
Good.
Understood.
Enjoy the battle. He just sort of turns to leave.
Right? This is about to be a huge problem.
This is fucking hilarious.
Oh.
So I'm downing that fucking bottle, because when you wakes up, that shit's a goner.
You're just going to strangle you in your sleep for the fact that you didn't give him a drop.
Yeah, just so we're clear, I've kept it covered this, so I don't want him sniffing it even. Just like a dog when they sniff something in their sleep and just like, awake? No, I don't want him even sniffing it.
Yeah.
Just straight to my lips and chug.
Eat bottle outside a window.
As you're sort of chugging it, the tavern does grow quiet. A lot of the patrons going to sleep, and eventually, after a few hours, the rest of the party slowly wake up.
As soon as Barthas wakes up, he goes to talk to the bard.
Have a good sleep.
No.
Oh.
So apparently, either I kill you, or the
Please
world
continue.
ends.
Boogie wakes up. What's going on?
You want to
remember
say
that?
that one more time? The bard's hands is going into his cloak.
Let me be perfectly clear, we're not going to kill you. But we were told straight up by a goddess, the goddess of dreams, that either you
Nightmares.
die or everything dies.
Well, she
Okay.
did
There
say there
might
was
be a
another way.
loophole.
Yeah, it's working with Courage. Like, she just said the way to not kill you was work with the god of chaos.
It's our only way.
It's our
Okay.
only hope.
Well, you absolutely fucking crazy people, and that's coming from me. I just spoke to a different god who just said I must definitely survive and not work with Kiraj. And
Well,
my
who we
god
gonna
sounded
trust?
mine sounded a lot nicer than yours, namely because in killing me wasn't involved. Also, the bard's like slowly backing to the door.
Zod, I think you're still muted, and also Zeros, you wanted to say a thing?
I wanted to say something in a sleep world, but now we're not sleeping, so nothing to say.
Yeah. That was a thing. It's like more. Skipped it.
Yeah, my bad.
Send it to him over text. It could be a big reveal later.
Can We have bathroom break.
We could do
Actually,
that.
this is a good time. Let's all just take a quick 5-10 minute break for everyone to recover, grab a snack, go to the loo, etc., etc.
And
We will
try
be
not to
back
die
in
from a
about
horrible
10
raging death
minutes.
monster.
Have a shit.
Yeah, have a shit if you need to.
Oh.
We shall be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, and we are back. Unfortunately, you had to leave due to real life issues, sad times. We hope that he will be able to return next week. But yeah,
At Chaos Squad.
yeah. But yes, let us return back into the mix as the bard is backing away towards the door as the party is slowly starting to circle. Like ravenous predators watching.
we're not doing
everyone.
what?
Putting on her
We're
armor.
doing that.
We're not doing that. And also, in fact, Boogie is like after he got up, he kind of doesn't need he's got like a little like kind of toga situation going on because he's just a turtle with a shell. Doesn't really he's got pants as well, but you know monk look. He just kind of gets up, is like, well, I'll see you, and beats Bard to the door, goes out and starts cooking up some snacks, like asking someone at the kitchen, like trying to see if he can get someone at the kitchen to like give him some like a little bit of space so he could cook a few snacks before the party heads out.
Okay, so you just see this blur of a turtle bolt past the bard.
In the back, Sin is
Okay.
just slowly putting on her armor, as is the ritual.
Okay.
See her in like 10
Okay, so you guys want to tell me exactly what... Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
So just so we're clear, the killing me is off the table.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay. So I guess I should kind of tell you guys then what I just went through. So...
What do you mean?
Okay, so I met a dude named Kronok. Very nice, by the way. Brought me this fantastic drink and snack. And he told me that this loop has to continue, or else things go very bad, and not to trust Kronok. Also, that
Not to trust Kiraj.
gave me this weird Kiraj, yeah, not to touch Kiraj, and he gave me these visions, I guess you should call it. And it turns out I might not exactly be me.
Then who are you? I've known you since forever.
As far as I'm aware, that's 100% true. But look, he was like real vague. I don't know. Did you guys get any better answers?
Oh, the goddess of nightmares told us much.
Nightmares.
Goddess of Nightmares kidnapped us in our sleep. And then proceeded to tell us we must kill you. Until we talked her down.
Just so we're clear, whether it was to kill me or not, we don't listen to goddesses of nightmares. That's like rule number 2.
Say that like it's so simple.
Well, it kind of is.
When she was goddess of dreams, she still insisted the loop must be stopped. Just not by killing you.
Okay.
Yes, and the only direction she pointed us in was Kiraj.
Well, I have one more lead. The bard slowly turns around and kind of narrows his eyes on Zeros. You know something that you're not sharing. And it's maybe not something that I want to know.
Well, you
Or
did
that-
say you were gonna ask questions. And I was prepared to answer those questions, but then we all went to bed.
Well, you're tired. My questions were about you, though. Like, what's your whole situation going on right now? Because I don't know if the others can see it, but I can kind of see what you're doing. And I don't know how you're doing it. And I can see how you're acting with everybody. But also, but is that, I don't know, what question should I be asking you? What answers do you have?
I think I have one question. What are you? Zeros?
Yeah, that's a good one to start.
I'm Zero's fringe dweller.
I didn't ask who you are. I asked what you are. There have been many comments of you being, too young or too old or knowing more than you should. Hell, you seem very chatty with the gods.
Ah, yes. That's because I know a bit more about them than it seems all of you. As
I think it's
Fill
a
us
bit more
in.
than knowing.
well, let's begin by just saying that whilst someone got a shortcut to becoming a Fae, I instead took a shortcut to knowing about deities, divinity, and such. And I applied the knowledge with a bit more effort and achieved something that hasn't been achieved for centuries and is still in progress. It just so happens to be that there's something to be dealt with, and what I chose may or may not be the correct antidote for a certain something.
Could you be more vague?
Are you talking
Not
about the
really.
plague?
Yes. Wasn't intentional. I built with the bricks I had something that I thought could still be a decent niche. I didn't anticipate a plague. I had
Hold on.
hints of something maybe existing, but no definitive. So I didn't put much thought into it. Just luck has it. I am what I am now.
Which is
How
An
did
almost god. From how everyone's talking to you.
A young one, maybe. I don't know.
Okay,
Well,
so
from what I understand, most of you, although I'm not sure now about one of you or two of you, you're champions, avatars, chosen. Someone who, instead of having their own power, instead uses it from a higher entity, borrows it, is lended it.
I can tell you that I don't. I can assure you, I would maybe have any kind of power if I did.
Yeah, I've never
As I
even
said very
talked to a god
a god.
before I met all of you.
Yeah, we've spent most of our lives pretty god-free.
Yeah,
I have to agree.
we made a point of it.
Yeah,
Everything really hit the
because
shit.
this is why.
Gods always complicate everything.
But okay, so Boogie's clearly though champion of strength. Like that's just a regular thing for him. You're
Besides him and you, I think you're the only ones who really chose any of this.
I can tell you, me and Barthas are regular dudes. I'm from the Underdark. He's from wherever demon boys are from. And a forest in Demonville. I don't know.
That sounds about right.
We definitely haven't signed a pact with a god, haven't talked to a god. So here's a question for you, Zero. Okay, so hold on. Let me figure this out. So you're a young god, but not yet. So some kind of cycle is going on, right? I think that might be what's stopping you from becoming a god. I don't know. I don't know what this cycle is, when it starts or when it ends.
Multiple gods have been referring to a cycle of sorts. Do we know what that cycle is?
I know it needs to not end in 3 years with my death. Oh, so it ends with my death as far as I can tell. Oh, also, to build on that, so it's me who somehow did this, and Zeros might know how or why?
What do you mean you did this? I've been with you the entire time.
Yeah, you're telling fucking me, bro. But also, so this everyone calling me Elidius thing, not a mistranslation.
Barthas roll like religion to see if he recognizes Elidius's name.
Yeah, you guys can roll religion to see if you know Elidius and Chronok.
Would Barthas roll
Do I
with
roll with
advantage?
advantage?
Yay, Sin still knows.
I'm mildly terrified that Sin knows this. Okay. Yeah, Zero, so you can roll with advantage.
Barthas roll with advantage?
Does it matter? Look what I rolled.
Okay.
Bye.
So, Sin, you know Elidius as some sort of deity of a plane that's kind of here, but not really. Your coven, your order didn't exactly give a lot of info on that. Zeros, on the other hand, yeah, you just know at this point, you've been studying the gods too much, I swear. The Chronok is just time incarnate. So the fact that he had a talk with literal god of time is concerning. And Elidius is the god of the astral sea, of the astral plane, which is Chronok's father. Or, well, Chronok is sort of a offshoot of Elidius, but they're basically father-son relationship. And a bit worrying further down the line as you sort of think about this. Latanta and her alter ego is also one of Elidius's distant children. A much younger one.
I think it's a grandchild, but yeah.
Yeah, Latanta is like a grandchild of Elidius.
Oh,
She's Madron's child, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
could you repeat
She's
the
the
name that
goddess.
you...
She's the daughter of the deity of magic.
Sorry,
Madron
Zeros?
is a they.
Could you repeat the name that you were called by?
Illidius, like my actual name, Billidius, but without the B. Which is like a
That's-
total fucking... Yeah, like, who the fuck thought of that?
Do you remember the comment by the goddess of fate?
Hey,
That
bro.
the-
A whole lot of gods have been saying a whole lot of things lately.
Well, one of the gods mentioned that the god of astral plane is absent and has been absent for quite some time now.
Okay.
Is that
So,
And do you remember your childhood? Do you remember where you came from? What you did when you were young, before you started adventuring?
Basically, I'm from the Underdark. I remember about as much as anyone wants to remember of the Underdark. It's dark. It's horrible. There's spiders and hot women with whips everywhere that are not particularly nice to people like me. And I fucked off.
Well,
We've been adventuring ever since.
Basically.
the gods that mispronounce your name are referring to you as the god of astral plane.
That would explain the visions. But
Also explain your attunement to astral plane. Remember when you told us not to go through the portal that Barth has opened?
yeah, it felt funky.
Yes. Why would anyone, a mortal, would feel something funky about astral plane? I'm a wizard. I, to a degree, study astral plane in my studies and researches, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. And you're a bard who says he skipped school or classes or something or
I
whatever.
slept through it. I showed up for attendance.
Well, yes, you weren't very attentive in your scholarly work.
Okay,
So how would you know it?
Well, I'm somehow a god of astral, what's it called, who set a time loop and then decided to go on an excellent adventure? That seems like a real, oh, plague.
What do you mean, oh plague?
Well, checks out. What would you do if there was a fucking plague eating everything?
Run away and lock myself away somehow?
Oh,
So
look
you
at
think
that.
this is how you ran away?
Seems kind of like a not great idea. Why?
Wait, are you
Why
seriously
here?
just accepting that you're a god?
I think we're past that now.
To be honest, does anyone have a better theory? I'm clearly, if not, probably not. I'm like a piece of a god. What if there's more pieces of him? What if I shattered myself to like, I can't, I don't know what's going on.
Explain why you don't remember you're a god.
Also, why would I not remember?
Maybe because you shattered yourself.
I could think of a few things. As far as I know, the plague was a weapon for the god of life to kill everything else. Or to prevent everyone else from killing anyone else. A warped sense of I'll save everyone by killing everyone, therefore no one else will have to die. And everyone's gonna live
How
forever.
does that work?
It's a necromancer
Wait, so the
thing.
virus isn't killing people? It's doing what?
No, it's, as far as we know, it's killing everything and everyone.
Yeah.
But once every god besides life is dead, there will no longer be death.
Oh.
There will no longer be guiltiness. There will no longer be time. There will no longer be other entities that can interfere, and life will be able to make an endless existence.
Sounds
No
terrible.
No longer there will be death. No longer there will be time. There's going to be just eternity, which is a
Nothing
concept
can
of time.
die.
So I'm not sure how the time is going to perish.
How would that even work? How do you just eat magic, time? And if you're
I haven't
saying
got
astral,
eternity to study it. I had a couple months, years.
Okay.
Nonetheless, the
Why would there be a
life's
loop
plan
going?
is backfiring clearly. Other gods got wind of it, captured it, locked it away, and plague somehow got out.
Then what's the need for all of this, though?
Well, as far as I understand, now that you are the epicenter of the loop or the creator of this loop, that we have no idea what kind of loop it is, I'm guessing you either triggered the opening of the plague, creation of the plague, or
Did not. Saw that first thing. Asterisk. Definitely did not. Guilty by association.
okay,
Yes.
or you somehow just didn't want to deal with it. Seems like a
That sounds like the
thing
bar.
to do.
What do you mean? I go from dimension to dimension, solving problems that aren't mine for the fuck of it.
How many problems have you solved
Problems
so
that
far
aren't yours.
before making them yourself?
Quite a lot. Most of them, actually. Basically, until you guys showed up, it was pretty smooth sailing for us. Like, we fumble and have some fun, but like, no world plagues. I swear.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Well, just think about it. If you weren't in the situations you were, would they develop in a very bad way? Or would they reach the same or similar conclusion to what your influence had helped?
Considerably worse. Considerably worse.
Now, this isn't a boasting game. Think logically, objectively, as objectively as you can.
Yeah. I don't know what you think we've been doing. Like,
We've been
we're
saving
like,
people.
he's a ranger, I'm a bard. We've been going around, killing off, like, saving some villages, singing some songs in some taverns, and, like, having a good time.
Going
Like,
around
we-
killing some villagers?
No, killing
Saving.
saving
Oh,
some
sorry.
villages. Killing some things, saving some villages. Yeah, that would be quite the
That's
Freudian slip right there.
Wait, but Zeros, earlier you said that you found a way to protect yourself from this plague. Now, I'm just
Why aren't
spitballing
you
here,
sharing?
but if Art is a god, he needs help to not die from that plague.
How have I
Oh.
not already contracted it? How have all of us not already contracted it?
I don't
Well,
know.
Perhaps it's like we said earlier, perhaps we only have fractions. That might not be enough for it to latch on, maybe? Because as
Yeah.
far as we can tell, it's only attached itself to gods. As far as we
Clearly
know.
I'm not.
I thought you just said you were.
Well,
No, but
I've-
some shit going on. But clearly I'm not actively a god, my dude. You've again. We both have been with me for the past how long?
Years.
Have I ever-
decades.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to think about it, but from when we talked to that thing, yeah, as far as I could tell, he wasn't a full-blown god.
Wait, but that solves like 3 of us. What's then going on with you two? Then and Barthas. Because this is like too fucking convenient for like for something
No,
bigger
me.
to not be going on here.
You know me. I'm not anything special.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I don't know if anyone's told you about your whole teleporting thing, bro. Not really normal.
yeah, we did like
Yeah,
5
I
minutes
think
ago.
I
Not
mentioned
normal,
this.
but doable.
No, not. It's not
Not
that easy.
really.
You mean I'm the only guy who can teleport?
No,
you're not
No,
like-
but it's not as easy as you make it out to be. Remember back
It's always been
before
pretty
the
easy for
anvil.
me.
No, you wouldn't remember. Long story short, it requires multiple people to open a portal. You can just do it.
by doing this as well. What a dorky move, my dude. Didn't even get
Yeah,
something badass
also-
like.
It takes years, if not decades, of studying to learn such things.
We have done exactly 0 of that.
Yes. That is why I'm thinking that both of you Hopper friends are either shards of gods or actual gods themselves or all champions of gods who simply got carried away from their duties, whilst the rest are just freshly chosen champions, well, by their own choice or not.
To be
Except
fair,
for you.
a bunch of things keep on telling me that I'm supposed to be doing a job of some sort. I thought I wasn't adventuring hard enough.
It's at this moment, Boogie walks in. Well, I made cookies. There's only 3 of them, but like, if any of y'all feel like you need a little pick-me-up, y'all can. What are y'all talking about? Just got a tray of like piping hot cookies.
To sum it up,
Gods.
Zeros is partially a god. I'm something. Barthus can teleport, and you're the champion of God of Strength, and Sin is the champion of the Goddess of Death? Because I can kind of see it on you, since that's just out in the air now.
I mean, if I am, then I never consented to this.
When
Well,
have you
clearly
met
neither
Death
of
before
I
this
or the
week?
bard.
Sin, did you see the thing I sent you?
Yeah. Yeah, Sin's gonna be rubbing her neck, looking around.
Do I want to cast
Well,
Insight?
looks like everybody's been having a real interesting day.
And night,
But-
apparently. Why did... everything just fucking exploded, didn't it?
To be fair, Boogie, only you and Zero seem to know, like, what your guys' shit is.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
I just...
Well, I know what's going on with me, but you know.
We've just been with God of Death, or Goddess of Death.
Yeah, and she was eyeing up Sin, but not more so than, like, you and me. Though now all this
Yes.
kind of makes sense in hindsight.
But I'm thinking that there is no reason for Goddess of Death to withhold information from their own champion. Especially if they're forcing the champion into their role.
Manipulation.
Sin's gonna start looking concerned all of a sudden.
And
When-
although
Bard, did you ever figure out how to make those voices stop?
Nope.
Oh.
Which one's talking to you?
Welcome to
Want
the
one of
club.
mine? Which one's talking to you?
Death?
Oh, nice. Tell her I said hello.
I don't know.
Hello,
Death kills
Bard.
things so they can be reborn anew, but life kills them so they cannot be killed again. Both death
Well-
and life seek the same goal but for different reasons, and life does not care for other gods. In fact, it wants to rebel.
Okay.
I may be
Yeah.
looking into
Girls,
this too
what
much.
god are you trying to become?
Excuse me?
What are you trying to become?
I draw
God
from
of
both
what?
life and death.
Right, what are you trying to become though? What's the end game there?
You see, whilst life always seeks for things to flourish, death always seeks for things to renew in the death, in the act of dying. Life just wants them to continue living. They're always at odds, and whoever is stronger wins out and tips the scale. I figure there needs to be a failsafe. A third entity that would keep the scales in balance without actually being the balance. If one goes too heavy on their end, becomes too strong, or kills too much, or lets too much live, I'll just
Oh,
even it out.
okay, fucking noble cause. I'm right behind you, man. I'm on board.
That sounds
That's
mighty impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why
that's
the
fucking
plagues
truly
of
noble.
It's very noble.
Sorry, what were you saying? Oh, Death
Are you
sent.
alright,
I'm
son?
not hugging you. She wants me to hug you. I'm not hugging you.
The bard's definitely gonna run up and just hug Sin. You can't say no to the gods, remember?
You're just hugging a scary, like 6 foot tall ASMR woman in full plate armor.
I have
Red
no
eyes.
fear at this point. She would have already hurt me a lot if she was going to.
Sin's gonna try and keep him back. Don't touch
He
me.
just holds him like this.
No.
Yeah, just on the chest, just holding him there at a distance.
Oh, come on. Godly hugs, everyone.
The goddess
Barthas
wants
pulls
to
the
hug you,
bard
not
away.
me.
What the fuck, man? Where did that
You
come
wanna
from?
hug? You wanna hug too? Come on, get on in here. Look, I'm basically going crazy at this point, so like, I don't even care.
Yeah, that's
Fiery
fair.
word from apparently one of the bigger gods.
Alright,
Possible
but
bigger
Barthas,
gods.
that means you're our last, the last Enigma. Do something
Fair.
cool real quick. Like, blink real quick, and maybe you'll get, like, special eyes like me. I don't know how this shit works.
This tries to blink repeatedly. Nothing happens.
Blinks repeatedly, teleports to another dimension.
Let me give me a sec here. I want to
Accidentally
check
comes
out.
to Earth.
Barthas, let me have a look
Yeah.
at your divinity for a hot second.
Sure, if you want to. It's on page.
I want to know if Barthas is
191.
somehow maybe kind of, well, out of character. I kind of know, but oh, I rolled it to natural 20. Can I just know it then? Because it makes sense with the descriptions of what they do and how they go about doing it.
One moment. What page is it again?
191.
Okay.
I think I know what your divinity is out of character. Just don't know if I know it in character.
You can
but
check because you have the book and I just said the page.
I'm not gonna look just out of spite of you. You hold your out of character information for yourself. I don't even remember what page it was on, actually. That's the actual one reason I don't look at it. Page was
Okay,
it?
this is gonna take a while to load up. But yeah.
Oh,
Zeros,
yeah,
Let me see. My PC's kind of fast. I'll try.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
Zeros, as you're looking at him, as they're talking, you've seen it. The signs are there for you. The fact that he's able to just pull it off so easily, the fact that he's got such a great sense of direction, the fact that as you're going, he seems to be more lively, more happy, and more generally empowered than the rest of you. He is clearly some kind of an embodiment of travel, of Tedrin. He might not be aware of it, but he's definitely got some sort of essence of Tedrin in him.
What's the name?
Tedrin.
Elydius and Tedrin.
Yeah, Elydius and Tedrin, but I need to see something here. Okay, yeah, Balthus, you blink twice and you just poof out of existence for a second. Then you reappear in the far corner of the room.
Wait, where did I go for that second?
You reappear in the far corner of the room.
Immediately, so there's no second where I don't exist. Okay, fine.
Yeah. I just
go
had you
through
use the skip
something.
ability, just poof.
Alright.
Okay. Is there a god of
The fuck?
teleporting?
There's
How'd
a
I
god
get
of
here?
Travel. He
God
clearly
of
is a...
travel?
It could be...
You like to travel.
Yes. It also could be that the god of Astral, that deals with the in-betweens, employs the god of travel to travel around and do adventure.
I mean, he's my boss.
You work for me, sucker! This whole time you thought I worked for you! I gotta carry the cash now. Give me the cash. I gotta carry the cash now.
You still didn't give it back to me. Where's the cash, man? Do you not have it?
Okay, never mind. I've got the. Actually, maybe you should hold on to
That's
the
why
cash.
you don't get the cash. Takes it away.
Never mind this godly shit that we're trying to figure out who's who. Give me the cash!
Fuck it, the cash.
I am the
Look,
boss
dude,
here.
This is
Yeah,
clearly a
money.
bigger problem for like a different fucking day. Right now, you know we have like 8 other problems before I even begin to process that I'm somehow the god of Astral, right? Or part of the god of Astral. Or the champion of, I don't know, his big left toe or something.
Also, I want to meet this god of travel. Why did he pick me?
Well,
That's
Prince-
fair.
We didn't choose this like you did. Like Boogie did. And you, Zeros.
Well, I
We
was
were pretty
born into
content with
it.
our lives.
I was like kind of born into it, so like that's the thing. Like like I'm technically the reincarnation of like a great hero in my tribe. It comes around every like 100 years.
Yes,
That's
we
the thing.
still proceeded with the path. The thing
Yeah.
is, though, if you are indeed a shard of the god, not an actual champion like Sin here, or Boogie,
Boogie.
It
Apparently, I'm
could
suffering a
well be
bleeding effect.
I don't know if the god of travel disappeared a
right
long
now?
time ago, or ceased to do their duties like the astral.
What do you mean we don't know the god of Astral's not doing his duties.
Yes,
I
we
rolled
do.
medicine.
We were told
don't know what those are.
specifically when we asked, "Is the astral safe?" and our answer was, or the answer we received was, even though the god of astral is not doing their duties for quite a while, it is currently safe, or
Okay,
has been
but
missing their duties.
working on the logic that I am somehow the god of Astral, I'm not the type to just shirk my duties just kind of willy-nilly like that.
Well,
Traveling
yeah,
a lot.
as you said earlier, plague. You are the kind of god who would run away from the plague.
True, but would he leave his memories behind?
Yeah.
Oh.
That seems like some pretty important knowledge, especially since we accidentally were there when the plague happened. We tried to stop it regardless, but like, I would have tried to stop it a little harder if we knew what it was.
We saw what it did to goddess of water, nature, seas.
I'm just going to point out,
What
right,
you-
as you're talking, this is nighttime, and the moonlight that's coming through is still that bright, vibrant green.
That's because we have.
I was-
Oh, my sense of life is always on, by the way, unless I break concentration. So I keep
I've
track
never
of the
noticed that.
bastard with the furry hands.
Well, when you sleep, you lose concentration, so you have to wake up and just put it back on again.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah, just
almost
just
a passive.
assuming you remember.
Yeah, Trogdor is currently about 19 buildings away. He seems to be going further out. Though you do
Yeah,
sense
speaking of, we
something else. There seems to be smaller.
I'm focusing on Trogdor so I can
Okay,
see him up to a mile.
Okay.
Dan, y'all look okay. You said you're bleeding?
No, I said apparently this whole me and death business has something to do with a bleeding effect.
Bleeding effect?
What? Like it's bleeding into you? Are you the bleed?
Yes.
It's bleeding into you.
Because of things. Yes. Because of something else that I'm connected to. It's having an effect on me because that thing is connected to Giltene.
What are y'all?
Your
What are y'all
patron
connected
god
to?
is not just Giltene?
Sorry, you both were talking?
Well, like, what else are you connected to?
Yeah, I thought your patron god was just Giltene.
Sin, as they ask that, you feel a pair of cold fingers wrap around your neck gently, and that soft voice in your ear. Don't tell them unless you want to kill them now.
She's gonna sigh heavily, look away from it. So I'm a paladin, right? I used to serve in an order.
Yeah.
We have patron deities and stuff.
Right. Makes
Correct.
sense, I guess.
Following.
I used to serve Giltine.
I mean, wait,
I
used to?
understand.
Be fair, but
It
used
makes
to?
sense now.
So, but who now?
Huh?
Like twice if no.
It all makes sense.
Tries to outsmart the gods.
Blink twice if I don't want to know.
Could we not jump over the topics, please? We were trying to figure out one person, then we jump to the other. Let's finish on one person before we go back to others.
Yes.
Let's focus on you two, who keep trying to avoid attention and fight over money and keep.
Says the guy who
repeating-
still hasn't told us how he's invulnerable to the god-killing plague.
I'm not invulnerable. I just happen to have a mix of what the plague is made out of, and it's maybe somewhat
Natural immunity.
gives me, I'd say, resistance. I wouldn't go as far as immunity. Here's
Why
the
are we
deal.
not sharing that with the goddess of the sea?
I'm sure it doesn't work like that.
No, that would transform her into a undead, living sea goddess. If that would
doesn't
even
sound
be a
nice.
thing.
Yeah, that does not
Yes.
sound great. Fair enough.
Here's the thing. You two keep saying that you didn't do something and you weren't part of something. And when I mentioned releasing the plague, you said you're definitely not part of it.
Nope.
Correct.
And you say you always keep tabs on your responsibilities and
As
don't
far
run
as I
away
know.
from problems.
Generally
You clearly
speaking.
are running away from a problem, and I'm starting to suspect you released the plague or had a hand in it.
No,
Most
we
certainly
failed at
didn't.
stopping it.
That is an accurate description, yes.
Oh, it's more correct to say we failed at stopping the event that led to the plague being released. Not that anyone involved knew that the plague was involved, as far as we know.
Yeah.
As far as my memory goes, you didn't really try to prevent it. You just sort of talked for a bit, and then you backed away and sort of just let it
No.
go.
Yeah.
No, it was in a
No, we
crossfire.
said, no, don't do it. Stop it. What are you doing? And then he did it while he was away from us, so we ran away.
Yeah, from what I
Okay,
recall.
Okay.
Uh,
My memory is faulty,
Big
and I'm
Pixie
running
Man.
like 2 games, so my bad.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, Big Pixie Man was in the heat of the moment. Hey, remember that specter? And like, crunch.
Yep.
Yeah, we tried very hard to stop it. Before we knew it was releasing a plague.
So
So
To
that's
be
what
honest,
that
we
is.
just wanted to sell it for more money.
Yeah, to be honest, like all cards on the table. Again, we're not shrinking from responsibilities. We're just here to kind of have fun and make a quick buck before, like, I don't know, we
The
grow
end.
old and shit. Yeah. Adventure's
Well-
life for me.
If what y'all's are saying, it sounds like the end's coming. You know?
Well, for me, it might be possibly in 3 years, as I just found out. Or like in the
That's
next couple
true.
of minutes if you guys get a little uppity. I don't know. We're still on the no killing me thing here, right?
Right.
Yeah, like I ain't
Just
on
double
the,
check
like,
it.
killing you list. Like,
killing the god of Astral or whatever entity or part of the entity you may be would basically mean we're inviting someone to swallow our planet whole.
Yeah, so about that,
Yeah.
Wait, the question that remains is, even if we don't kill the bard, do we want to break the loop or not?
Bard, I'm gonna send you a thing.
oh,
As he said that. Actually,
Oh,
you
no.
know what? As Zero said that, you you feel this immense pressure on your skull. It seems to be coming from all angles, and a thunderous chorus coming towards you.
We hunger. You won't stop us all this time.
Ow, those are new voices. Yeah, so don't mention outside things. Oh, they can hear you. Oh boy, they're listening. That's good to know. Ow. Okay.
Outside
So
things.
I think I
Yes,
realized what my
sorry.
responsibility was.
What?
Things that swallow things. I think I'm supposed
Planets?
to be stopping that. Yeah, like planets and dimensions. Have you guys seen the weird things that are around when we're going through the astral?
Well, yeah,
Weird
every time.
things. I just see smoke. I just see like smoke and like puffy, like cosmic.
Barthus,
Colors.
those things?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think those are a problem that I'm supposed to be stopping.
How?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
The more you think about this, the more you're asking these questions, the more those images of immense battles being fought out, of titanic amounts of magic being flung back and forth, just seems to pop into your thoughts. But you don't understand any of this. The spell work is too complex. A lot of the gestures is insane. It's undoable on a normal physical body.
Guys, I think I'm secretly really badass.
Wait,
War,
so
it's definitely a secret.
if we assume, so let's putting aside that you may be the god. If you're not the god of the astral, is it possible you're a guardian of the astral?
Of some sort. I'm supposed to be in the astral doing something. I think.
Wait,
I keep on feeling it. Like it's almost there. Like I know here there something's supposed to be happening right now.
When you forget
And
like
it's
something
not.
on your shopping list.
Yeah. And then like as soon as you get home, like you remember, right?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like I'm not home yet.
Well, that
Well,
sounds
maybe-
like
Makes sense.
important.
Yeah,
Because usually
maybe-
when
You
you
know where
forget
it is,
something like
Mom?
that's important, you know, and then you like get real annoyed that like you gotta go back to the store because like you like forgot like the bread. You gonna make sandwiches and you got like everything for the sandwich, but like got the bread. Now you gotta go all the way back. So like usually it's something important when you're forgetting something like that. So that's concerning.
It
And
also
my
explains
bigger
your-
question here is what would cause the god of astral to leave his post to come be part of also, you know, something we're what is this going on? It's not a normal thing that 6 gods are just around. Gods, champions of gods, almost gods, slivers of gods. That's not a normal thing to happen throughout history. I feel
yeah.
like
I mean,
would've
with
read
the plague-
story
Facing a
about that.
godly plague also isn't a normal thing to happen throughout history.
Guys,
As far as
Yes,
we
but
know.
even then,
guys,
it wouldn't make.
sorry.
Hmm?
Zero has been trying to speak up for a while now.
Oh, sorry, bro.
I wanted to say 3 things. I forgot 2 of them already.
Start with the first.
I think you forgot the third
You were
thing.
pointing when the turtle said something about
else
fetching bread.
And I want to intervene and say it as well.
Yeah, forgetting something important is what I'm assuming the bard is doing.
That would explain your wanderlust. You subconsciously try to keep going into different scenarios to maybe potentially find the thing you have been forgetting. It's a very good explanation as to why you keep jumping from place to place with the help of the god of travel or champion of travel.
Oh yeah, like when you start looking for something but you forget what you were looking for, so you just kind of keep looking because you know it was important.
Yeah, it explains the Wanderlust. And as far as why we're all here, well, I'm somewhat self-explanatory, but it took a coalition of gods to take down the plague in the first time, or the god of life itself. I'm a bit fuzzy on the details, but a lot of other gods needed to unite in order to take out one or the other, to stop it initially. So now that it's released, it makes sense why. It also explains why you suddenly launched your face into the deck of the ship, as you may have found a thing, maybe.
This feels like a little too convenient. 6 gods don't just conveniently come together like that without some kind of bigger manipulation.
Well, the champions make sense. God sent
Yeah.
them to do the bidding.
Champions would
fair-
make sense, but
Yeah, like, if
I
you-
wasn't
if you
sent
don't
here
ask
by a
about-
god.
Yeah,
Like, well, to be
as-
fair, like,
Sorry, as everyone is talking, Bard, you feel something in the back of your head for a moment, and then it clicks after a few seconds. You're sensing the astral coming from your pocket.
My pocket?
What's
Yeah.
in your pocket?
What's in my pocket?
The
The bard
card.
immediately starts.
Precious.
The card?
Yeah. The card is
Here.
emitting astral energy. And as you look at it, you see this multicolored mess on one side that seems to be taking form until you see those beasts from before there. And then just two words seems to be burned into the material of the card. Just your charge.
I'm gonna just ask you something. If this is gonna
Sure.
trigger something, let me whisper you.
What's up? Go away, you. Go away, you.
Yes or no on that?
Yeah. It doesn't re-trigger it all, but it triggers enough.
So the bard freezes for a moment and staring at the card, like he flips it over, really confused, and then like lowers it and looks off into the distance as he tries to process it before spinning around to Barthas. Open up a portal to the astral now.
Opens a portal.
Where are you going?
I need all
If
of
Mort's
you.
not gonna.
I need all of you to roll me a wisdom save as the portal opens to something.
Just an eye. Just an eye that we're looking at.
Oh.
Yes, eye.
Cthulhu, great.
We were not
Oh
prepared.
no!
We were
We're
not
prepared.
Holy shit,
fine.
guys.
What are you
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
This is not prepared.
No.
You were not prepared. Zero's
I'm
came
in-
prepared.
I'm Illidan, like, what's wrong?
Okay.
You looked
Here's
at
a
the
skull for
card.
Dan.
We came.
Sin. Boogie. As this portal opens up, you see this vast creature made up of some kind of a cosmic matter. But as you look at it, your minds begin to crack. You see nightmarish images flood into your thoughts. Whatever this thing is, the very presence of it, to look on it seems strong enough to be pushing your sanity to the brink. Bard. Oh,
Fuck me.
yes,
Fuck me,
fuck
bro.
you. You know, this is for avoiding all that fucking combat, you prick.
We still got combat we have to get to, by the way, guys. There's a murderer on the loose that we have to
Yeah,
stop.
that's.
Yeah, Bard.
I don't
I
think that's
accept
gonna
my
be
punishment.
tonight at this rate.
As you
I
see
mean, we could
this
start
thing,
I probably.
as you see this thing, two things come to your mind. One, yes, you have fucked up. This thing is not meant to be this close.
Oh no.
Yes. You experience multiple versions of yourself having fought this thing and pushing it back, but you just know you don't have the power right now. You do not have the strength, the magic, the energy to even try and consider putting it back now. You have been stuck in this loop so long, and this is way too early for you to have enough power to even think of fighting this abomination back.
My hand immediately swings out and slaps whips away to close the portal.
Barthas.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Yes.
Yeah, you see this monstrous creature, and it's hard to tell. You've seen a lot of stuff. Maybe your mind is just iron against this, but you're able to keep enough willpower there to register when the bard slaps you, enough to realize you don't want this portal open. You don't want to risk this thing trying to come through. You're able to keep enough sanity that you're not going bonkers like the others. Zeros. Yeah. You're well on your way to divinity. Your brain doesn't really work like these lowly mortals. Yeah. You see this thing. You understand this thing can literally eat your piece of reality. And it's scary. You're not gonna beat it, but it's not that bad.
Like facing down an angry dog, not, the end of all days.
Yeah, for Zeros, it's kind of like that. It's like, yeah, this thing is scary, but your mind can
Gosh,
just
jolly. If he wins, we're gonna be fucked.
exactly.
Whoop, there goes Cthulhu.
Yeah. Well, that's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, innit?
A deadly plague, a world dimension-eating creature. Just a Monday
Oh, one other thing.
Well, it's Tuesday.
or Tuesday.
One last
The
thing.
portal
Zeros. Sorry, just this one last thing. Zeros. Yeah. As you're looking at this thing, you understand now, very abundantly, why dreams and nightmares wants the cycle to end, because this thing is very much out of time. Whatever is happening is not affecting it, and it's just getting closer and closer.
Wait, so the portal is still open.
Yeah, the portal is open now. Now you guys can carry on. Sorry.
Close it.
The
close
bard,
it.
hold on. The bard waves his hand, trying to kind of mimic what he's seen himself do in the visions, and basically by accident though, since he's right there with the cast astral blast right at it.
As
Astral
you reach
Kamehameha.
out, this beam of astral power seems to erupt from your hand. Out in real space, it doesn't seem as effective, but the moment it passes into the portal, it just surges forward, growing massively before colliding against this creature. And it seems to be repelled a bit, but it's forcing its way forward despite your attack.
Close the portal, close the portal.
And then he closes the portal. Close the portal.
Sorry.
Wait.
Close the portal.
Out of character question. Can I, if I touch the Cthulhu, can I teleport it further away?
Don't try that.
No,
That's
I mean, you're welcome to try.
Did you know that
That's a no.
that.
Thank you. That's a no. I
That's
closed
what-
the portal.
That's one of the don't fuck about and find out kind of situations.
you not
You
watch
can
the video?
certainly try to touch a bowl of giant endless fire that will erase you and everything you've ever known and loved, aka the sun. Sure.
Don't-
Go catch the
don't
sun,
try this.
monk.
Very bad hugs.
Yeah, like remember the video Mark
Baleful
shared? Like,
teleport.
what happens if? Sure, go ahead. In GM talk, it means you're gonna die. Try it.
Fuck about
It's like, you're going to die. This is stupid, and you're gonna look stupid. Or please don't do this.
Oh no,
Do it.
Mina,
Yeah,
you can try. It's a definite no. It's a definite no.
Well,
So-
either depending on the situations, either no or please don't do this. I didn't plan for this. Why are you doing this to me?
No.
Okay.
If
We were
close
supposed
the
to fight
portal,
Trogdor,
it's
not
there.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, we're not fighting Cthulhu right now.
Balthus, as you try and close your portal, it's clearly somehow resisting your efforts to seal shut. But after quite a bit of struggle, it eventually does close. Bod, I need you to do me a deck save.
A deck save. Damn, actually, that's like my best fucking save. Come at me, bro.
Please fail.
Oh, no.
this.
It's gonna be a natural one.
Yeah,
Oh.
fuck you. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Good,
forgot. You
good.
can never catch the bard.
Hey, our saves are same.
Okay, sorry. You can try is a no, but it's a maybe ill-advised. Maybe ill-advised.
Maybe you'll advise.
Yeah. To be fair, players are shaped like monkey wrenches. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
A monkey wrench is in every tool.
Okay.
You know how to
so,
use it.
But the portal slams shut. Your beam is still firing forward, but you pull back in time, cancelling this power that you seem to have pulled out. The wall that the portal was behind, it is scorched. This complete black. It seems to be almost oozing astral power.
I was
The
gonna
bard
say.
slowly turns around to everybody. So.
Then gets up and storms out.
Oh no.
Well, that happened.
Don't go anywhere. Zeros will not let you leave the room.
Good
You
luck
can
trying-
try fight me.
Wookie just
She
looks
just
over
rolls
his
over
tray.
him.
Wookie just looks over his tray. Is like, y'all want cookies?
Yes.
Deal.
I am badass.
This is a
Mage
This is
hand, lock the door from the outside. I don't know if I can do that.
Can I roll
technically
strength
you can.
to wrench the door back open?
Sure.
It does.
Why are we fighting each other? There's a Trogdor out there somewhere.
Oh,
To
he's
be
traveling
fair,
further
both
away from
Sin
us. I've
and
been tracking
Boogie. To be fair, both Sin and
I want to go
Boogie
hit him with this.
has had a literal taste of insanity gnawing at their minds. So I don't hold it against them for trying to get out.
Boogie's just gonna be like, y'all want a cookie? Like, I only got I dropped most of them on the floor, and stepped on them, trying to back up from
actually,
that.
can
So
I-
there's only 3 left. These cookies will give you 3 temporary HP, and they last for an hour. Oh, 8 hours, sorry.
Does cure wounds they heal like mental things, not just
No.
No,
wound
No.
things?
no.
Cure
What
wounds
if it's
heals physical,
divine
not
cure
mental.
wounds?
Yeah.
No, I'd have to say no. Sorry, man. This is a
think that
mental
would-
thing that they have to process.
I think that would be greater restoration would do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you'd have to get greater, because greater restoration can restore madness effects and restore things that have been petrified to absolute stone and poisoned to dying.
Okay. I'm still gonna try and prevent Sin from leaving.
Okay, Sin, if you want to try
Ow.
and break the door down, give me a strength.
Oh no, I'm not, I was
strength
just
save or-
joking about it. I'm gonna stand in
Oh.
between the doorway and I'm gonna try and reason her to remain calm. It's past. You're safe here. Please don't kill me.
And we are
Listen,
safe
wizard.
to farm here.
That's the last straw. I've had enough of gods. I never wanted a part of this. I have
understand.
waited. In the past 24 hours, I've met more gods than any other human being has met in their life. And they all want me to do something. No. No. And she's gonna yoink him out of the way.
You remember, we have a contract with Gilsonet. You can't kind of just leave. We have to kind of
Yes,
do that.
I will finish that contract.
You're
but
going to
that's
need
the
all of us
last
to
thing.
finish that contract.
I will finish that contract. It's probably the most fucking terrifying thing I've heard this whole session.
I would like for you to stay in this room so we can talk about it and finish our discussion so we know what's what.
Well, yeah, but that's also
I
fair.
believe.
What more is there to talk about? We have to kill Trogdor, and everyone has a part of a god in them, in some form of another, and we don't know why. And standing here isn't going to solve that.
We need to still figure out you. We sort of know the others, but you're still a mystery that I think I know. I think I know what's going on here.
The bard steps out of swinging distance.
I step in.
Oh, damn.
I'd say you're ballsier, but like, you fucking soak up that hit.
I think I know who forced you into service.
Give it your best shot. You're probably wrong.
Like I said, there's no reason for guilt in it to hide information from you or act towards you in any really mysterious or interesting, curious way. You were either...
She's a goddess. She can do as she pleases. I owe her nothing.
True, but life is a sinister one. Even I'd call it the plague of its design. It's meant to be unnoticed and dismissed at first. Do you somehow are part of life? Are you something in between like me? Are you just someone who doesn't want to know who they are?
No, I have nothing to do with life. Not as far as I know, at least.
So that leaves out chaos. Any other gods that would like to try and use the conflict or the plague for their own advantage?
I don't want to talk about this. But if
Don't
you must
want
know, it's not a god I serve.
Well, that makes things considerably worse. Just saying. Alright.
Oh, a mysterious one. Okay. It's a mystery to be solved later.
Yeah, we do need to go deal with Strogdor.
Oh yeah, he's in
Before he
that
causes
direction. I
worse
pointed
havoc.
the direction he is in. If he's still within the mile.
I need to roll a check here on something. Because
I mean,
oh fuck.
I don't know how
Actually, no, I
Oh,
think I see things in 10-mile radius now. Don't I?
Oh.
Yeah, oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's a nat 20.
No.
Yeah, that's a 10-mile radius.
Oh.
Yeah,
All
well,
the things to hit a nat 20 on. Why this?
well, look,
You know it's bad if the GM's worried.
I'll lean forward and I'll spread my cheeks. Go on.
Oh no. You're fine.
Listen, oh, I'm fine? Okay, then.
Yeah. But
Whatever.
you hear,
Yeah, I think the rest of the town might not be fine.
yeah, you immediately hear horrified cries of terror in the streets below. Glass shattering, bottles being thrown. There seems to be some kind of a laughter nearby. It's hard to tell. This area seems to have erupted to life, despite having been very calm, very sleepy mere moments ago.
Did
Yeah?
we get the long rest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you all got long rest.
Okay. I'll tighten the chain around my left forearm. Make sure the rosary bead thing at the wrist is all good. I'll look at the bard and I'm just gonna tell him, time to earn that discount.
The bard looks at his hand, hoping that it would like do a cool thing where it like crackles with energy and something, but instead he's just wiggling his fingers. And then
Roll me a
sighs.
d20.
All right, let's go. Me?
Yeah.
I better not blast my own face off right now.
I expected,
okay.
by the way, fully that as soon as the portal closes, you just fucking blast through a wall, like destroy a block of building or something.
That's why I had to roll a deck save. Speaking of, do me a deck save.
Oh, come on! Oh, nice.
Okay.
Can't touch this.
Yeah.
As you're sort of wiggling your fingers around, you do see this small spark jump over before this beam erupts from your hand. You're able to dodge out of the way in time, but you blast a pretty sizable hole into the roof.
If anyone asked, that was what was going on outside.
Fair. Like, but right, yeah, y'all's okay. Look, you hold this, and like he hands like the cookies, like a cookie to Bard, one cookie to Barthus, and one cookie to Zeros. They give you
Thank
3
you.
temporary hit points. It's within 8 hours.
I'd really appreciate this. I've been through a day, man.
Yeah, I made more, but they fell on the floor.
You've had one hell of a day, and it isn't even morning yet.
Are we gonna go
Okay,
kill a
so
monster?
Yes, let's go wave my hand at Trogdor, not at my face. It's like a loaded shotgun.
What's a shotgun?
Oh jeez. Oh jeez, no.
Oh, no.
I almost made a terrible joke.
What's a shotgun? I understand the gun part.
Oh, have you guys not seen those yet? Long story, different place, different time. All of this makes
Let's just
slightly
say
more
they
sense
do a
to
lot
me
of
now.
damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Right. I would say I'm just gonna kick through the window, but we should probably just exit through the door and walk out like normal people.
Yeah.
And
Make
let
sure
it
the
It's
be.
like, well-
bartender knows we're going to deal with it.
Yeah,
To be fair, I could.
us.
Yeah, like
So-
I could wreck and ball through the wall, but I thought we told the bartender we deal with things, you know.
So, as you guys going down, you notice a few things. One, nearby there seems to be a person. An arm seems to have been ripped out. They're laughing hysterically as they seem to be bludgeoning their other arm against the wall. Seems to be this bizarre symbol that's been etched onto it. And a piece of their finger is missing. Further down you see more signs of just sheer madness as other people are mutilated, and there's signs of strange iconography on the walls. But at the ground floor, 2 people are there. You see the barkeep. He's sort of just leaning over the counter a bit. He's got in his hand what seems to be some kind of a staff, and the other he's holding a sword. He's just sort of looking around, waiting. But across from him is a very familiar face, as Courage is sitting in a chair, feet on the table and just drinking a beer and just looks over. Well, now ain't this fun?
Well, hell.
I can't talk to you. Storms off.
What?
But also looks at the bartender. I told you so. I'm gonna go wave my hand at things.
Sin follows Bard.
The bartender just sees a crazy man yell at a customer and run outside saying he's going to wave his hand at things.
Oh, my brain is in the gutter and that is terrible. Jack Courage just sort of looks at you. What? Alright. Just continues his drink further. While the bartender is like,
We're Boogie's gonna go over. Is like, we're gonna like go deal with the thing.
yeah, shoot, go.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. See y'all. We're just going. Get going.
Bartender seems to be looking around for something to help barricade himself. Outside, there is just more signs of sheer chaos. Sin, Boogie, both of you, as you're looking around and you see these people, you just get this gnawing feeling that if you two didn't have your wills that strong, if you weren't that conditioned with your minds, you would be in very similar states.
Well, this is fun.
Sin's gonna draw her warhammer, start swinging it by her side.
I think all these people felt what you did, and he points to like Bart. It's like to Barthless. It's like, you know, the thing with like the thing. Yes, the absolute insanity, like the world-eating end of times thing, you know, that thing.
No, which one do you mean?
Gotta be more specific there.
What other thing? Like, there was like, you open a portal and there was like an end of all times being eating the universe or something. I don't know. What was that weird blast? I got a lot of process. It's fine. You know
People
what?
are
It's
getting killed.
Well, that's gone now, so everything should be okay.
I think that the
like,
processing is over.
Clearly, not everyone is as conditioned to this
fair.
as we are.
Where's the problem again?
Over there.
Sin'll
As you say that, a
There.
large group of these maddened
There.
people seems to look over to you.
There's the problem. Right over there.
Crying out
Right.
this
Directly there.
unnatural roar. One of them seems to be roaring, but his throat is being just
No,
torn
part, the other
open.
direction. Yeah, there's the problem. Right there.
Sin is gonna immediately start walking in that direction.
That one.
Yeah, Boogie's gonna go with Sid.
Now, I'm going to end this
Barth
walk
is-
here. Sorry.
I was gonna say, wait, Barth, doesn't your ability activate when you touch a road? So as soon as we step onto the main road, wouldn't you be able?
If I turn it on.
Oh, okay.
It's not automatic.
Like magic eyes.
Gotta
Yeah.
use it at least once. What am I ruining as GM? Figure it out or
The world's
screw up like that.
world's perfect fucking ranger can see fucking anything, anywhere in the world.
Say, dude, I love it. Yes.
Fucking dumb.
That's a good point, actually. I touch the road and I focus on. Wait, I know who Trogdor is because I've seen him.
Yeah.
God showed us. So I
Fought
focus
with
on
Trogdor.
Trogdor, and I know like where
as,
he is
as,
exactly.
There's no on the road.
As you reach forward, placing your hand on the road, and you focus on him, your mind sort of gets pulled out of your body, and you see for a moment everywhere that this road is connected to. You see every inch of land that this road is touching. And you see this hulking, plagued bugbear just for a moment as he bolts across a patch of the road in the city.
How far away is he?
He is about 20 buildings away now, in the same direction that
Which
Xeros is
is?
pointing. Which is... I don't know. But... Let me actually finish what I was trying to do before. Yeah.
Is it within 600 feet?
I don't know how big a block
What is
is.
burger metric conversion again?
Basically, 3
what's a block?
feet is 1 meter. Basically.
Block is not a defined size.
Fair, but okay, 600 feet to meters. Because I don't measure in burger, sorry.
I think it's out of your
200
range.
meters.
I think it's out of your range. But yeah,
I
don't
made a list
uh,
for this.
182 meters. 183 meters, basically. Rounding up.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
gonna
can
say
for
no.
10 miles.
I'm gonna say no. It's not. It's not in range. But you've
Alright.
got a bigger issue. As a large pack of these maddened people just turns to you, roaring, and then charges forward, swinging whatever objects they have in their hands. And this...
I stick out my arm and I say, everybody, grab on. And I teleport us all to wherever Trogdor is.
Well, as close as you can get us, within 600 feet.
Yeah.
I point in the direction and tell about their distance,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, do I see distance or do I just see the direction?
I think you only see
I know
the
exactly
direction.
where he is.
Their general direction within 1 mile. Oh no, not 1 mile, but 10 miles. Because I'm a 4th level. So yeah, 10 miles in that direction. Just somewhere in that between us and 10 miles is the Trogdor.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay, so you try to teleport the party out, leaving behind the denizens that you've crazed with your actions. And you reappear in...
All the way back there, it's not our problem.
fuck's sake.
Fair.
And yes, you reappear in a fairly damp room, dark. Seems to be some kind of a large storage area.
Toilet.
Hmm?
Toilet's damp.
No. It's bigger. I was originally thinking like a broom closet, but yeah, you
American McDonald's toilet.
Close enough. But yeah, you all reappear in there, and you know, Trogdor is pretty close by. This is as close as you were able to teleport. If you give a moment to breathe, you can try again, but you'll be trying to teleport onto a pretty powerful bugbear.
I think we just hoof it on foot for now.
I switch to seeing. Oh no, that's 60 feet. I'll point in the direction again. He's somewhere over there, and I switch my sense to see 60 feet around me. Now I sense everything that's living and that's basically not undead or construct.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, so... What? Do I see it, Trogdor, or his signature still?
Yeah, you're able to still pick up on Trogdor's signature, but as you switch to your other site, you see there are other creatures, other people, perhaps, that is carrying this plague that he is. Theirs is considerably weaker, likely freshly infected.
I
But
just know their whereabouts. I don't actually know anything else, it seems, about with this.
I mean,
It's
I think
like
it'd
a
just be
life
the way
sensor,
you-
basically. A heartbeat sensor,
Yeah,
I
if,
mean.
Yeah.
If you're doing this by detecting like the life essence of people, then technically, according to the story, like you'd be able to sense, life power in them when that goes out.
Yeah. But
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. But I think this is where
You
I'm going to
probably
call
sent
it.
a
I
link.
tried to call it earlier, but people decided to teleport around.
Now we gotta hoof it and then fight an evil death monster of the plague.
Yeah.
60 feet
That's-
that direction.
A lot of plot has happened here. People are frustrated, and now we have a monster to deal with. A decent sized chunk of the city has been driven insane by the presence of essentially Cthulhu. And I wonder how the party's going to deal with that. This took on way longer than I expected, but this has been interesting. Fuck off! I'm innocent.
It's fun. It's been a wild ride, but it's fun.
Oh yeah.
I'll stick with a sharp end.
This is why I'm like a piece away from this camera. Which is, thank you everyone for watching. This has been the Out of Credits D&D God's War game, episode 9. Thank you guys for popping in. I don't know what you guys are gonna do next week. I just at this point I'm just along for the ride to see what shit you guys do.
I guess we'll fuck about and find out.
Be happy. We'll finally do combat. The thing you
Fuck
want
you.
us to do.
Fuck
Another
you,
session
fucking
gone by, no
teleporting
combat.
Bullshit.
To be 100% fair, I'm solely combat built. So I would like to punch something.
The thing is though, me and Bard, we both have alternatives to combat how to solve this. And mine doesn't involve Chaos God. So
To be fair, Sin is also built for combat. It just so happens her combat requires her to have a high charisma skill.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be good. We're gonna skip
Violence
another
should
combat.
always be a last solution.
Oh yeah, if you guys have to break out Boogie, and if Boogie has to rage, oh, it's overs. It's overs. We have it's on our last legs sort of situation.
Ew.
Guys, we're playing Deus Ex and we're doing the pacifist run.
Yeah.
We'll find
We're
a way
doing
to
a-
defeat the plague without single combat.
We're doing a pacifist run with fucking combat characters. Do you know how impressive that is?
It's
Yeah.
insane, dude. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This is the Chaos Crew doing it as best as they can. And until next week, I hope that all of you have a lovely time. And we get to see you all there when hopefully I'll be able to throw them into combat for basically the first time in what?
Not if
The
I
entire
make anything to
campaign.
say about
Not
it.
if I- yeah, not if I can help
5
it.
weeks?
Since the first episode.
Basically. First, second
Yeah.
episode.
9
one of those
episodes
two.
in 0 combat for a D&D campaign.
It's
That's
stupid.
impressive.
And we ended up being level 5 somehow.
It's
All
'cause we
talent,
managed to
baby.
not fight all the gods.
Hey, we're doing milestone system. So we completed the quest. Therefore, we get a level up.
We have completed 5 quests.
Just thank you all for watching, and we will see you all later. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.